8. Ignition sequence has started. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. We have commit and we have liftoff at 2:13. The Saturn V building up to 7.6 million pounds of thrust, and it is clear that...
Si Optimum Pride! Puking inang yan, Optimum Pride! Si Optimum Pride! Puking inang yan, Optimum Pride!
This is Stone Cold E.T. and I want to order a couple cheeseburgers, and that's the bottom line. Cause you know Stone Cold E.T. like to come to White Castle, order a couple cheeseburgers to fill me up before I whoop some ass. Give me a hell yeah if you're down with Stone Cold E.T. Oh, hell yeah! Cause Stone Cold E.T. likes whooping ass. When Stone Cold E.T. rides a bicycle, I ride it long, I ride it hard, just like the Texas rattlesnake when he's done whooping Vince McMahon's ass. Give me a, oh, hell yeah. What'd you say, E.T.? What? What'd you say, E.T.? What? I said I want to order 2 cheeseburgers, and that's the bottom line.
Here we go, guys.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Baltimore, Maryland, weighing in at 228 pounds, BF Bobby Inch.
Gentlemen, I think this one's going to turn into a fight in a hurry, and I cannot wait.
Can your vagina be too wet? 100%. And here's how.
You know what, babe? I'm bad. Really, really bad. You know what, babe? I'm bad. Come on. You know.
Stop hating Mondays. Be a professional and hate the whole week instead.
Bruh.
Hello, I'm Butthead. For years and years, I found myself unable to score. But then one day, a friend introduced me to a product that changed my life forever. It's beer. Got any? Hello.
Now, Greg, 100 million, name something you like your girlfriend to do to your face.
I want to say sit on it.
Yes! How in the hell? That ain't number one. Sit on it! Everybody feels better now.
As you can see, I'm cutting it up right now. And my onions.
You ain't cutting shit.
I did it. It did it really fast.
That's fucking CGI bullshit.
And I'm going to bring them all over. I'm not going to use these.
Somebody said you're watching McMillan and Wife on TV.
I'm not watching McMillan and Wife.
What a Bobby fan. What a bull.
Yeah. You leave.
You know, we all grown here. You ever see when you do get special attention? I had a woman one time, long time ago. She was giving me special attention, but she was looking dead at me, you know. What the fuck are you looking at me for? You know, I don't know what to say to her. What the fuck you talking? What you doing a good job? Keep up the good work.
Do you feel that? Do you feel that? Oh,
shit.
We're doing it.
Jackie Mason. Fucking Bobby's fucking funny. Bobby Grant. I gotta give it to you.
Line of the day, Bobby.
Super creative, super original. There's a show called The Vibe.
Chat family and the greatest panel of friends and all them positive vibes. Oh, it's BF Live.
It is, in fact, BF Live. Welcome to BF Live. Welcome to Thursday. That's right, if you're here, it is definitely a family affair because BF Live, the vibe is about chat family. I don't start playing that again. Wait a minute. There we go. There we go. Hit the button too many times. It's a family affair here on BF Live. Come on now. Got your coffee left today, folks? Just a little bit after high noon right here on the East Coast of the United States, where I'm coming to you from. So I'm slowly sipping and finishing up my cup of coffee. What are you guys up to? What's up, chat family? It's a family affair. Come on, everybody. August 21st. It's Thursday. We're almost there, folks. We're almost there at the end of the week. Yes, yes, yes. Blood is thicker than mud. It's a family affair. I got bros backstage. We got chats building up. I'm happy to be here with you guys today. Let's get to the chorus again. Come on, everybody. Everybody now. It's a family affair. It's a family affair. Hell to the yeah, it's a family affair. BF Live is a chat family affair. Welcome, everybody. Let's hang out for the next 3 hours and see what we can get down, get funky, and get back up again with. What we're going to do the not-so-serious news. Of course, I got a whole sheet full of stuff written out. We will start off, and it is a big reminder, death reminds us, for me, it reminds us to live more, that much more fully. We're going to start off the show, the news at least, with a celebrity death report of sorts. I'm going to tell you about somebody that's passed away that I think a lot of you guys will recognize off of social media. Not necessarily a regular star, but more of a social media star we're going to talk about when we do the celebrity death report. We're going to get into talking about a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I got the not so serious news. What else? In my stories I got, oh my goodness, I got this story that says R.I.P. leggings, maybe that leggings, the workout pants. I mean, I always say whoever invented leggings, I would like to meet them personally and thank them because their leggings are a beautiful thing. But yeah, that might be the end of leggings. Oh no. Apparently women are starting to think differently about going to the gym in these leggings. I hope not, because I love me some leggings. Let me see what else we got. We're going to talk about in the news. We're also going to talk about, you see this girl, Sweeney. She's like one of the it girls right now. She got a nice little upper chesticle part of it on her. It's always most prominent. But I've heard people raise the question about, is she mid? Is she really worthy of all the praise and all of these guys that are simping over her? We'll get into that. We'll do a story, and when we get in the not so serious news about Sweeney, and is she kind of mid? I don't know what everybody thinks about her. Plus, I have some other stories here in the not so serious news. Let's see. In my news folder over here, what do I have? I also have I talked about that. We're going to talk about Pokemon. Rears its ugly head again, y'all. These Pokemon cards and all these Labubus and all this stuff, they're supposed to be like for fun and for children. But man, there's so much crime and organized crime involved with what's supposed to be fun. We'll talk about that. And we'll talk about some new items that TSA is going to be banning in their check bags. And we're going to do a bikini report. We finish up every BF Live the Vibe not so serious news report with a sexy bikini report, folks. So I hope you guys are ready to hang out with me for the next 3 hours and generate some positivity. We say the world is negative enough, folks. We only get one ride on this planet, and I'm determined to make it a good one, and I'm going to help you guys do the same. But you guys got to help me, too, by throwing your chats in there for the opening chat family check-in. We'll get down with that just in a couple minutes. I'm going to bring my bros in backstage. I'm going to show up my papers. All right, let's bring the bros in so we can get the festivity started. I'm going to drop this out of the studio, drop this out, but I'm going to bring in this guy from the Great White North. He's ready to go for another day of podcasting, at least I think. Let's check in with him. He's my friend. He's yours. He's here. He's Bobby Nick. Come on, Bobby.
Boom! Deep butt cheeks, motherfuckers!
It's a Deep Butt Cheeks Thursday in the big city. Bobby Nick, how you doing?
Deep butt cheeks.
How are you, my friend?
Not too bad, not too bad.
Not too bad. So what's good? Yeah, it's a Thursday, man. I know we got to keep the day straight. You know, I did this yesterday with my wife. I was like, because today's the 21st, so whatever. I was saying that our birthday will be a month from this day, but I was saying it yesterday, and she's like, well, really, the 21st is tomorrow. But I told her with me making these podcasts, I had already created my link, Bobby Nick, so my mind was already set on today, my friend. That's how it goes, isn't it?
Yeah, sometimes, yeah.
I imagine you probably have to experience the same thing because you are a prolific podcaster. You're always one show after another, and you're probably like sitting up middle of the night one night and planning yet tomorrow's show, and then you forget what day you're actually in, right?
Yeah, for sure.
All right.
That was a
All
lot.
right, well, we got it. Well, Andrew's not with us yet, nor is he co-streaming on Andrew the Giant 96. We'll see if Andrew has an opportunity to join us later on. But I'm going to bring this next guy in. He's our other bro, the regular bro and kind of co-host friend. He just hangs out with us every day. You know who it is. It's the prop manager, Scott Fitzpatrick. Come on.
Oh, yeah.
I ran out of superlatives, Scott. How you doing? Just suffice to my friend, Scott Fitzpatrick. What's good, man?
You know, I'm kind of still thinking. I woke up thinking about it just a bit. I kind of did a good deed last night. Bobby Nick, I sent him a little video of it. But the dog, I was sitting beside the house at nighttime, and this ball of fur. I heard the dogs had something on the run. And this ball of fur come running beside me and almost ran over my feet and scares me. Right?
Oh, shit!
So the dogs end up, going. I thought it was a rabbit, and but turned out, and then the dogs ended up finding a corner in it, and it turned out it was a cat that come through.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
because I know that without sharing any video, you've shared some videos that your dogs like to go. They like the hunting.
Yeah,
they some hunting dog. They like go and get cat. You better get on out of here, cat. Go and get. No, go ahead. What you gonna say?
They've gotten a possum, rabbits, and even a medium-sized hawk. They've even dragged out of the air somehow.
Let's just say they play to win the survival of the fittest, right?
Lots of frogs, but I did my good deed, and I got once I seen it was a cat, man. I got him off of him.
You saved an animal last night, is what you're telling us, right?
He sent me a video, and you could see. He sent me a video of it, and you can see the cat. He's just like batting his head back and forth to each dog once they're barking, like boom, boom, boom.
Like, I don't know which one of you I'm gonna jump on first and scratch your eyes out, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Wow. Holy shit.
The cat lives though.
Well, that's good, Scott, because that hasn't always been the result of some of the other videos that you've sent us. So, because I know them dogs are out there and they hear something and they must just go after it. Well, there you go. Our boy Scott Fitzpatrick is here with his dog hunting story. We'll see what kind of props he brings to the show today, maybe, if that happens later when we do the news. But we're going to talk, like I said, we're going to do the news in a couple minutes. I'm going to get started to that. But let's see, today's Thursday, so I'll let everybody know that it's not only No Filter Thursday, but I'll be doing a show like right after them later on today, 8:45 East, Replayables. It's my two-show day. It's Thursday. I think I went all last week not realizing that that it was Thursday and it was like a two-show day for me. So, we're just getting the fun started right here in the early part of the day. We're going to generate some positive vibes right here. And then later on, we'll do our plugs and all, but it's No Filter with Andrew and Friends at 7. We'll be hanging out at 8:45. So this is just the beginning of a day of fun. But I want to know what everybody's up to. Hello to all my lurkers and workers. Number one, I know that you're too busy or too shy or you don't have time to get caught up in a chat. But hello and welcome to the vibe. Put us in your ear hole, turn us on. We'll hopefully keep you entertained for the next 3 hours, folks. But my glasses are already on. I got bros right here, and I see the chats are a building. So I'm going to go over to my elements, and let's get this party, and let's get this Thursday started, the festivity started, the way we do here on The Vibe. We start with the opening chat family check-in. What are you guys up to? Let's set the vibe for 3 hours, folks. This is The Vibe 367. It is Thursday, August 21st. Let's get it going. Come on, let's go.
yourselves.
Amongst yourselves, talk with us. That's how we create 3 hours of positive vibes. I want to speak out to all the people that might be in the path or being affected by that the Hurricane Aaron. I see that it's churning up the coast quite a bit, and also anybody that's in the path of that, if you're near the ocean and all, stay away from them tides and just stay out the water and just be safe. And if anybody's affected by that, like our friend Space Chief 75, I know he's been dealing with it with the storms and all. So if you're going through it out there, be careful today. But let me know what you guys are up to. I'm going to skim to the top of the chat. I see some pretty colors in there, and I hope to see some more. But let's start like we do, folks. Did you post them up? Because this is how the vibe is established right here on BF Live. The vibe Monday through Friday is that you guys are the vibe. So go into the chat and let me know right now. Post them up, folks. It is post time. This is the opening chat family check-in for BF Live, the vibe 367. What are you up to, folks? Let's get it. Come on. We gonna do it. We gonna do it. And they're off, and the day and the show begins. I will remind you, as always, my PayPal preset tip options are pinned at the top of the chat. Thank you in advance. Then I move on to Jim Fanning saying BF Chang. Now, wait a minute. Something must have refreshed because, there's Pecans coming in here. It's something if I don't see Pecan 420 being the first in here. FJM is the first in here, one of the first ones in here. And he says, what's up, BF Chang? And he's using that BF Chang emoji because he supports me with a monthly membership. Thank you for doing so, Jim. What's up, FJM? The calcified kid checks in. Tammy and Scott emoji is then being utilized by our friend FJM. That's right. It looks something like this, but it doesn't do this. It's the kind of fun you can have if you support me with a monthly membership. You can use those emojis too. Thank you, Jim. Pecan checks in. He's using the AI doll emoji. Pecan 420. The commissioner of all these wrestling matches. How you doing, my friend? Then he throws his very own emoji that he has right here on BF Live, the vibe. And then he says, Goonie Goo Goo, you begonias, happy Thursday. Pecan with the emoji with the unga bunga. What do you know, my friend? You're a little further down than normal, but let's get it going. Always enthusiastic and generous, my friend Pecan. What do you know? Pecan, thank you very much, my friend. Almost see. And then let's go in here for my next one. Follows Pecan. My scroll, here we go. Then he checks in, always in similar fashion, with the most generous. There it is, the $2 super chat. Thank you, my friend. Thanks, Pecan, man. Between that and the memberships, and I have a feeling, knowing your pattern, he says, oh, shit, we're doing it, and we're having it. Takao, we got Bobby Nick here.
We're doing it.
We got all of our friends here. Hell yeah, we are, in fact, doing it. And then Pecan has fun utilizing all the membership emojis that he has because he's a member here. Thank you. I say good day to you. The Fat Pig checks in on a Thursday for BF Live, the vibe, positive vibes. How you doing there, buddy? I do understand that it's a Thursday Perry night tonight. Guys, I'll let you guys know that. Everybody know that. Hoya says the space nerd checking in. I don't mind the short one that Terry Nee made, but I like the other one, the first one that Terry Nee gave me, the way we greet space nerd, because we can kind of do the nerd over it. So let me, that's shorter. Let me find the regular one. Where is space? Where did I go? See? Son of a bitch. Here it is right here. Boom. Let's do this. Then you can hear us say nerd.
Until now, our mission has been that of space law regulation, contact with Earth colonies, and investigation of alien life. But now, a new task. A probe out into where no man has gone before. Space.
Nerd checks in.
These are the voyages of the Starship Enterprise.
A little earlier than she did yesterday. Good morning to the Space Nerd who checks in on the vibe. Pecan then gets acknowledged by Space Nerd, Hoya to Pig from the Space Nerd, Hoya FJM, and Hoya to good morning to me, all from the Nerd. Just a Guess says number 6, but you're number 1, Just a Guess. Always hanging out, chat family. Good morning / afternoon, Just a Guess. Pecan then shouts out the Fat Pig with a Takao brother. Pecan shouts out the Nerd with a Hoya. Just a Guess is having fun using emojis. Pecan shouts out Just a Guess. Mr. Rob Taker checks in and says, I heard Pecan eats corn the long way with his butt. He just may. Hey, if you're lucky, maybe he'll go out on a date with you. How you doing there, Rob Taker?
Hello, Frisco.
He eats the corn the long way. We know what that means. How you doing? Let's go, says Clippin' and Dippin'. How you doing, Clips? Clips and Dips acknowledges the panel and the chat. Hello, how you doing, Clippin' and Dippin'? And Pecan. Let's see. Pecan gets acknowledged. Rob Taker, do I have to time you out? And he laughs as he says it. Clippin' and Dippin', Hoya brother from Pecan. I don't know, Pecan Hudson, do you? Pecan Hudson. Well, speaking of Hudson, you remind me of my friend Jake Hudson. And Bob, you want to give us the count today? Have you already been on with Jake is what I'm getting at?
Yeah, I did one show with Jake.
I thought I passed by a thumbnail or something, buddy. And Jake hit me up and sent me like a link like 10 minutes before the show. So shout out to Jake. He's been reaching out to me more on social media. And Jake, if you're watching, which you might be, buddy, because you like retweeted the show and all. I mean, I never really hated you, bro. You know, you just kind of stir it up on the show and everything. But I love you, bro. I love you as well. So I appreciate my friend Jake Hudson. How you doing? Pecan checks in. What's up, brother? Says Brian Kowalczyk to Pecan. What's up, BK? All the way. LOL, says Rob Taker. The Stream Elements bot decided it's running. Nerd, looking good, doll, says Brian Kowalczyk. Brian Kowalczyk, Hoya brother from Pecan. Pecan then shouts out you, Bobby Nick, with your emoji. And some avocados, of course. He's antagonizing you with those avocados. Got the YouTube arrows going out there. There's Don checking in. What's up, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi?
Hey, now.
Hey, Don checks in on the vibe. Don texting on a Thursday. Oh, shit, says my friend Wild Bill checking in from Facebook. Thank you for giving all the other media outlets love over there on Facebook. Today, you can watch and or listen to this episode of BF Live The Vibe on Facebook, my personal Facebook, on YouTube, and on Rumble. Let's see. Pecan420 says, hey now, Don. And to that, I say,
hey now.
Pecan shouts out Don. BF Live. Thank you, man. Mandy checks in on the vibe. Mandy.
Got a cock in here.
Hello, everybody, says the one and only Space Chief 75 checking in for some positive vibes. Well, let's get it going. It is Thursday, and we like to jam, and we like to promote brothers and feature the talents of everybody here, so let's do it. It's only the second time we've had a chance to do it this week, so let's keep the good vibes going and promote a brother. This is the Terry Nee-produced Space Chief 75. Space Chief 75 is our artist friend. These are examples of his art, created by Terry Nee, another chat family bro. No two pieces are alike. No Filter, there's mine. No Filter has art. Do you have art? Do you want some art? Do you have a party or anniversary coming up? Do you have a show? You want a logo? Then you got to get on Twitter X and hit up Space Chief 75. Slide up in his DMs if you need some original art done. No two pieces are alike, no AI. He'll listen to your ideas and he'll sketch you up something. Space Chief 75. Wow, Bill, having fun over there on Facebook. Hey, everybody, says Space Chief 75. We're just getting the fun started for a Thursday, folks. Art so bold it mesmerizes, but you won't know unless you slide up in his DMs and get your very own unique art today. What up, Space Chief 75 checks in on the vibe. Let me find my last chat, and we will continue on with the opening chat family check-in. There's one link for the Shawnee Zone. My friend from the Shuley Network and from the Stern Show days. Space Chief 75 shouts out Pecan. Space Chief 75 gets acknowledged by Don. Don acknowledged right back from Space Chief. Reverend Wild Bill says, can I get a Hoya?
Can I get a Hoya? Get a Hoya. Can I get a Hoya? Can I get a Hoya?
Mr. Rob Taker says that Bobby has already canceled all shows due to streaming with Jake for 45 minutes. Is that it? Took it all out of you, Bob? That's it? That's all you got, huh?
No, not today. Not today. I didn't wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning today, so I'll be good.
Yeah,
I'll
I
be
know.
good to go.
That's why I always remind Bobby Nick of the dates, because when I go to bed at 3 in the morning and I see him up doing shows, and then he came yesterday, but then I'm like, how does he even have the energy to do it? But I'm always glad when he checks in. Don says, shout out to the USA girl. We'll have to see. Maybe I'm gonna hang on to her for you, Don. I'm always gonna try to make her part of the sexy segment that we do for the fellas. Bricked up. Let's see if we get to that later on in the show. Hola, everyone. That means hello from Gimme Besos. Just a Guest checks in with the card and the red penalty card. Greetings, everyone, from the Reverend Wild Bill, RWB. Bill gets acknowledged. We're getting to the point in the chat now. Sydney's Weenie, says Don. I don't see. Are you?
Hey now.
Are you one of those guys, Don? Because when I first started seeing, not Sydney's Weenie, Sydney Sweeney. When I first started seeing her, Scott and Bobby Nick, you would see her online. She basically they're always like breast shots of her. Do you ever notice her online when you're perusing online, Scott?
I'm not sure who she is really.
You'll more recognize her when you see her breasticles or maybe her face a little bit, but she's like the new it girl now. You always see her on all the a lot of the social media sites and the red carpets and all, and they're always like, her tits are always pushed up and all. She's that girl. You probably recognize her more when you see her. I'll do the report later. OG Mumbling Nick checks in and says Sydney Sweeney is good looking, but there are way hotter women out there. Mumbling Nick, at first maybe I was hypnotized by the breasticles, OG Mumbling Nick, but I'm like, this is a very attractive woman. She always had a nice dress on and looked good and all, and was made up, not too overly made up. And I'm like, she is kind of attractive. But then as people started pointing out, Rob, did you say that again?
Does she have downs?
That's fucking amazing, Bobby Nick, because that's the very comment, and I didn't want to plant that necessarily in someone's head because it kind of got planted in my head. But Bobby Nick, somebody pointed out to me that said, I think she's got downs. I'm like, she's hot for a girl on the spectrum. And I'm like, I never even put that together. And then you look at her eyes, Bobby Nick, and you're like, that guy, they might be right about that shit. And that's why I want to discuss this when we go over and do the Vibe other news or the not so serious news. This is the exact shit that I want to discuss, guys, because it's already being talked about in the chat. Deep butt cheeks, Bobby Nick, from your friend Don checking in. Our friend Don.
Deep butt cheeks,
I got deep butt cheeks.
The Reverend Wild Bill Hoyer from Pecan checking in. The Reverend Wild Bill throwing out avocados, taunting Bobby Nick, as well as the Reverend Wild Bill getting avocados back from Terry Nee checks in. Reverend Wild Bill shouts out Pecan Hoya with the pecan emoji. We're getting through this chat. Like I said, I'm going to get to the point where I'm only going to look for new people. Hey, Scott, I tried this 2 days, and my last note ain't so great, buddy. You got one in you?
Yeah, I've seen it coming up. I practice up.
All right. You're much better on that last note than me, man. I'm a deep voice guy. My shit all cracked up the other day, but I tried for my friend Pecan. There you go. You got a clean one there. Scott Hoya, prop master from Pecan, your buddy.
Commish.
How many dogs does Scott have? How many dogs currently run around your legs there, Scott?
Just two of them. One in particular, though, is really me and him is really buddied up, man. I watch that dog all day long, and sometimes I wish I was him, man.
Is it that multicolored mutt dog that's always kind of up in your face and real sweet on you? I can tell one is more sweet on you than the other, Scott. And always like in your wherever you walk, the dog is with you. They are
Always,
something.
man.
Mine is right here over my shoulder. If I dare to make a move or act like I'm going for that door, Scott, this dog will be up and a jingling in a minute, man. She loves me and loves going outside. They're great. Let's see. Mandy Diff is shouting out everybody in the chat. This is Chat Family. Pecan 420. Hey, pal, from Mumbling Nick. Nick getting acknowledged from our friend Don checking in. Don, Scott has a kennel, says Pecan. Brandon Deff checks in. He was doing something before me, the Stream of Consciousness show. Heard you talking about the latest drama over there. Brandon Deff checks in on the Vibe and says, hey, guys. Written Off checks in. It's been a minute since I've seen Written Off. Written Off says, good afternoon, friends, BF Live, Bobby, Nick, Scott, and the chat. Now, Don acknowledges, oh, shit. And he knows when that oh, shit goes down, we're about to have it and do it for the next 3 hours. Don gets acknowledged by Mumbling Nick. Def gets acknowledged Hoya brother from Pecan 420. Written Off, hey, could you do like Written Off says? Could you please hit the like, share, and subscribe button wherever you're at? I know you like me, but let YouTube know. Let Rumble know. Let's get through this chat so we can get to them. Oh, I see some pretty colors coming up. I must acknowledge. Hey, Pecan from Brandon Deff. Written Off acknowledges Pecan with the Hoya. Then the Reverend Wild Bill checks in with a most generous $2 super chat. Hey. He says for better Wi-Fi, just because. Well, dare I say, I think my Wi-Fi situation's improved just a little bit over there, Reverend Wild Bill. I spent a couple of the $2 you gave me last week, so thank you, Wild Bill. I'll try to spend this $2 on the next time I fix it. Thanks, buddy. Space Chief 75, it gives the acknowledgement with the fire. There's Jake Hudson checks in for the vibe. How you doing, Jake?
What's up, guys?
What's up, Jake Hudson checks in on the vibe today.
By the way,
Reverend Don, good afternoon from Brian Kowalczyk. Written off, shouts out Space Chief 75 with the Hoya. Hi, Jake, brother, from our friend Pecan 420. Written off gets acknowledged. Prop Master 69, Scott Fitzpatrick says, Jake, my boy. It's Scott's his daddy, Jake's daddy. Wes 11 Bravo checks in and says, hello, everyone, and yeah, I'm at work. He indicated I'm always at work. We hope that we make your day go by a little better, West 11 Bravo, just by kind of listening to us and maybe taking your brain away from that a little bit. West 11 Bravo checks in on the vibe. Hoya, hiya, Jake from Written Off. Betty White, thick ass, checks in. Thank you for being a friend. We're going to travel down the road and back again with our newest friend, Betty White, kick ass, checks in with the Hoya on the vibe. Let's give her a Hoya. Come on, Hoya.
Can I get a Hoya? Can I get a Hoya?
West 11 Bravo gets acknowledged by Written Off. Betty White Hoya from Pecan 420. I love how you guys you never miss when somebody new comes in the chat that hasn't been here previously in the day and says, hello, I know you ain't been here. Welcome to BF Live, The Vibe. All right, I'm going to scan through these once again. West 11 Bravo says, hey there, Pecan, but I can't scan through this because Pecan is a member defender and he keeps making my family bigger every day. I know that. Thank you, Pecan. I know that at least every day of the week, Monday through Friday, people are getting in their email. They're like, what is this membership? BF Live, The Vibe. It's due to Pecan 420. Let's see who he got with that one. Blue Valentine Twitter catches that one. Stream Elements Bot lets me know. Lifted and Gifted. Mandy Diff gets acknowledged by Written Off. I'm going to scan through these once again. Matt checks in. What's up, Matt? It's the Midday Freaks. What's up, man? Let's see. Happy Gosling has been lifted and gifted, says our friend Pecan. We're going to get through these. Come on, I want to see. JFK Head Chunk, what's up? All of the friends checking on Thursday for positive vibes. Where's that chair? It is. Headshot. Be nice, Jake. You tried to make cookies. You try to make cookies? You try to make cookies. In a hot tree all day. Oh, you... I think he's indicating you might be a Keebler elf there, JFK Headchunk is. Space Chief 75 says, thanks, boys, as always. FJM says, good afternoon to everybody in the chat family. Hey, PC from JFK Headchunk. I want to say, I'm Space Chief's, not autist friend. No, not autistic friend. You're artistic. You used your talents to promote our friend Space Chief 75. Now, here's Mandy Diff. Look at that. She's like spraying all of those emojis all over the place. You can too, folks. Look at that. She's just shooting them all over the place because she's a member here. Terry Nee rules, says Space Chief 75. He really appreciates that video that he made for him. Don Jr. says, happy birthday to the nerd. What? But she did say it was the 20th or the 21st. I believe Don is correct. I believe the last kind of thought I had. I think that is absolutely correct. Well, here we go, everybody, to the one and only Space Nerd. I mean, she contributed so much content for here and so much energy and super chats and all that the like as well. So thank you. Happy birthday to a Big Chat family member, the one and only Space Nerd.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to the one and only Space Nerd. You know, Bob, I've threatened to do this before in my mind, but I got so many other things going on. I think we almost need like our chat family calendar for this very situation, buddy.
Yeah, I know, right?
Because if nobody brings it up, I think sometimes that's the only way, at least I remember, because I'm so busy doing everything 5 days a week.
Yeah.
But it's almost like going to be a fun little side project to like almost make like a chat family calendar, like every month, like who's having a birthday every month. So maybe in the month of September, we can try to start off something like that and fill in the boxes. And then maybe as we go along each month, we can do it. And then in a year, maybe we'll have everybody's birthdays. Maybe we got to start documenting some of this. Happy birthday to the nerd. Hoya says, Reenie checking in. Where have you been? People having lives and excuses. How you doing? Reenie checks in again. It's been a couple days. Hey, Nick. Hey, Bobby Nick from Brandon checking in. Or maybe Mumble Nick. There you go.
Nick Budgies. Oh, yeah,
There
yeah.
you go. You got the Nicks and the Mumbling Nicks and the Bobby Nicks. Happy Born Day Nerd from Mandy. Hoya, says our friend FJM. We are near the bottom. Let's see. We have, hey, lovely souls in the chat and on the panel. How can you not love those positive vibes? When people come in like that and say, hello, all you lovely, the beautiful people. Happy birthday, Space Nerd from Space Chief 75. Reenie says, been sleeping all day, up all night like a teenager, living my second childhood. Well, Reenie, we know something about burning the candle at both ends, my friend. Let me tell you, I have always been a night owl, Reenie. Like, when the news would go off at night, at 11:30, I was supposed to be going to bed around here on the East Coast. I would just never want to go to bed, and I'd stay up and peek a little Carson or Letterman or whatever was on, and I've always been like that. For whatever reason, my body's always geared to night, Bobby Nick.
Yeah.
I'd like me some night. So
mine too, a lot of times. Throughout most of my life, anyway.
Oh, I like that. Betty White's kick ass. I like saying thick ass. Betty White kick ass. Says I nominate Terry Nee to do the calendar. I concur with that. Who seconds and thirds that? Let Terry Nee do that. Let's do a kind of chat family calendar. Bobby Nick seconded, and we are at the end of the opening chat family check-in. What do you say we get on with the show?
amongst yourselves.
Well, that's what they did, and that's what we are going to do. You talk amongst yourselves, you talk with us, and 3 hours of positive vibes are created, folks, because like I say, we only get one ride on this planet, and we are determined to make it the best one here on the Vibe. Mandy Diff checks in and says, I like turtles. I like turtles too, Mandy Diff. There you go. She just randomly says, I like turtles. Mandy Diff, I know that Mandy Diff has indicated that she's a coastal girl, and I see all the waves being kicked up on our shore up here in the Mid-Atlantic, Mandy Diff, so I can only imagine the waves you are getting off the storm surge from Aaron, who it doesn't seem like Aaron's going to reach the coast, but we're certainly going to be affected by it with storm surge and high waves, so be careful if you're down the shore there, Mandy. We don't want you falling in the water like Perry Caravello on the shoreline.
Shut the fuck up.
Bro, you fell in like ankle deep water, like, and these waves will kick your ass. All right, well, it is summer, folks. It is Thursday, August 21st. I'll remind you again. And I think some people like something refreshing in the summer, guys. But let me know if you would find this thing refreshing. Here's like a new drink craze. Would you guys or anybody in the chat try a new Heinz ketchup smoothie at Smoothie King?
Oh, fuck no.
This is legit. This is not an internet meme thing. This guy's going to try it right now. Smoothie King is like a national chain here in the States, if you're not familiar, and they sell a variety of smoothies. And this is supposed to be one of them for the summer. Let's see this guy taste and review and react to the Heinz tomato ketchup smoothie.
Smoothie King just dropped a Heinz.
And it can't be lost on you that this guy looks like Ray DeVito. Keep that in mind when you're not Rimshot, Ray DeVito. Keep that in mind.
Ketchup smoothie. We're going to try it because I'm scared. Heinz ketchup smoothie from Smoothie King features simply Heinz ketchup mixed with raspberries, strawberries, acai, apple juice, and it's only in 5 markets for
raspberry, strawberry, acai, and it's in 5 markets. They're trying this out.
Limited time. Miami, New York, Chicago,
Brian
Atlanta,
has the fix
Denver.
for it.
Let's try it.
Vodka and Worcestershire sauce. What's this here sauce? We could get into that because that says it works. We in Baltimore we say what's this here sauce? Well, some people say what's the Shire sauce. We could do a whole show on that. But let's hear he's reacting to drinking the Heinz tomato ketchup smoothie.
It's weird, but it's not as bad as I thought it would be.
Ray is a god.
This is quasi ketchup. It's like not overwhelmingly ketchup, but you get it just a little bit. You get the strawberry, you get the raspberry, you get the apple juice, the acai. The ketchup is kind of in the background, which works out really well because it doesn't overpower. Because if it did, this would be disgusting. But as it is, it's not bad. I wouldn't get it again. I would get something else because, who gets a ketchup smoothie? But for what it is, it's actually a lot of fun. I keep drinking this because the ketchup is just barely there. It's like kind of something sinister hiding behind the tree right next to you, and you know it's about to jump out at you, but it's not quite doing it. That's kind of the ketchup level of this smoothie. I got to give it to Smoothie King and Heinz for the details. I love the label on the cup. It's adorable. It's perfect for the promotion. It's $5.70 for Heinz 57. Does it taste great? No, I wouldn't get it again, but I'd give it like a 5.872 out of 10. It doesn't taste bad. I just would get something else. If you try it, if you live in the markets, you want to try it, give it a shot. Let me know what you think. And stick around for more deals and reviews and news. But yeah, I expected this to be horrible. It's not. And it's just a lot of fun.
Yikes, guys. I don't know. He said the ketchup was more of a back flavor, guys, but not, no. Hell no to the no. I want to acknowledge. Oh, yeah, Scott. You had your mic up, buddy.
I was just going to say, I don't like ketchup in general. I don't really use I'm not a ketchup person, man.
Now, isn't that the oddest thing, stuff? Because with my quirky taste, Scott, I don't like ketchup, but I will eat like marinara sauce and tomato sauce and spaghetti sauce and pizza sauce, but I do not like cold form of like tomato and ketchup, buddy. So I'm much like you in that regard. Space Chief 75 says something very nice and some information. Been through some stuff lately and haven't been drawing. Yeah, you've kind of let a little bit out that without even like complaining about it. That you've obviously, if you're cleaning up multiple hours on multiple days, you've been through a little something with the tornado kind of that passed through your area. So we wish you well in recovering from that. He says, been through some stuff lately and haven't been drawing. Today, I'm getting back to it and watching The Vibe. Thanks, boy, the inspiration, BF, and the boys. Well, there you go, Space Chief. That's real talk right there. And we always say, people in this chat, we're chat family, and we deal with some real shit. And every now and then you got to kind of go off to the side and deal with your real shit. But we're glad that you're back, and we hope you're doing better. Space Chief 75. Rini says, my exact words, Bobby Nick. Put some vodka in it, maybe, says Don Jr. Might be a solution. That would probably sell really good. They would get a lot of sales at Smoothie King if they made alcoholic, maybe ketchup ones. Pecan says, what the fuck? Hell no to the no. He says, Mandy Diff is worried about the third hurricane coming off of Africa. I bless the rains down in Africa. Well, Mandy Diff, you're a coastal girl, so I imagine this is hurricane season. We're just now getting into it, so this is probably a pattern for you this time of the year to worry about every next storm. Vodka, hot sauce, and Worcestershire. Now, have you ever heard of this Worcestershire sauce, Bobby? Worcestershire, what do you never heard of that?
I've heard of it. I never had it. Yeah, I don't know.
Some people say Worcestershire, Worcestershire.
Worcestershire.
We say Worcestershire sauce. Worcestershire sauce. We say that's in Baltimore. Worcestershire sauce you trying to get me to drink? Worcestershire sauce. Says our friend Brian. Ray is a god says. Oh no, well, it's funny that you say Ray is a god because Ray is like global. He's worldwide. I'm going to show you in a second. I'm going to try it. Damn it, says Rini about the ketchup smoothie from Smoothie King. I just sold one. Hope I get a little profit. No, ew, no, says Mandy Diff. The same people also say Kowalczyk. Some people also say, and I say Kowalczyk. I think that's what he taught me to say. But there we go. Let me see. Rini is laughing. Awesome. No thanks, says Jim Fanning of the smoothie. There's Spawn checking in. Come on, Spawn. Spacer must be trying to modest, not letting everybody know it's your birthday, but we kind of remembered, like, oh, look, there's the one that's sweet on Scott. Oh, you doggy. Look. Oh, you're doing the show. What's up, everybody on BF Live? What's going on here? And what's the funniest thing, what's even funnier about this, Don, and everybody that's talked about the dogs being sweet on him, is that Scott was very vocal about being like kind of a non-dog person because he had nothing but bad experiences as he was growing up from his childhood up with dogs. So it's kind of ironic that he's loving him some dogs right now, or they're loving him. Space Chief 75, those artistic blocks suck. Glad you're back to it. There you go. Space Chief gets acknowledged. Let's see. Hoya, what's up, King of All Diffs? Checking in on the vibe. How you doing? Here's Don trying to get the phonetic way he says it. He says Worcestershire sauce. That's what we say in Balmer because we got that Balmer slang in me. Well, here we go. Wash her sister. Where's your own damn dirty sister? Where's your sister? Where's your sister? Rini got it. Yes.
I've heard so many variations on it now. I forgot which way.
Don't even know which one is the correct one, Scott. I definitely agree with that. I
think it's
idea.
Worcestershire, isn't it?
Well, I think it's Worcester. See, I told you we could literally probably do a big show, like mostly of a show on this. LOL. Everybody's laughing and having fun. All right. Well, I know that we can not only have fun with the chat family, but I have more than a couple. I got a couple few news stories over here in my hopper. A couple I indicated in the thumbnail. Why don't we get to those and a couple more? And I'm going to start off with a celebrity death report because this is a guy that I've seen, he kind of touched me, or he's one of the guys where I stopped and kind of really paid attention to his social media stuff. And maybe some of you have too, but he passed away. And I want to acknowledge him before we start the news, because death reminds us to live our lives maybe a little more fully, is what I like to think. So we're going to start off with a celebrity death report, but I'm going to slide over to my news desk right now and we will have fun. Like I said, death reminds us to live. But we still got to start the news. So I'm going to start off with a celebrity death report over at my news desk right now. This is the Vibe Other News. I'm your dancing news guy. Keeping up with those AI moves. This is the BF Live, the Vibe, Other News, or Not So Serious News. But like I said, death reminds us to live our lives more fully. At least that's the message I want everybody to get out of this as I bring you our celebrity death report. BF Live, celebrity death, marriage, and divorce report. They lived, they loved, they died. I'm going to tell you about this celebrity death report today. Some of you might recognize him right away, and others it might take the video. So I'm going to read this article, this obituary in a sense, and then I'll play some of the actual videos that kind of caught my attention. TikTok famous judge Frank Caprio dies at the age of 88 after being diagnosed with pancreatic cancer. So here's his face right there, Scott and Bobby Nick. You ever seen this guy on social media, the social media judge, Bob?
Lots of times, yeah.
Right. He's that viral, my friend. And he always catches my attention, Bob, because he always took like an extra moment to like talk with the people and find out like what was really going on in their lives and with their day and all that caused them maybe to like rush through life and all. So you have seen it. What about you, Scott? You familiar with this guy? I'll show you some videos.
He looks a little familiar, but I can't say I'm sure.
Yeah, okay, well, let me show you. Maybe you'll recognize him when I start playing some of the videos, the way he reacted to some of the people in this courtroom. Reality TV star and Providence, Rhode Island municipal judge Frank Caprio has died at the age of 88. Caprio was known for his show Caught in Providence, which ran between 2018 and 2020, and he received multiple Daytime Emmy Award nominations, died peacefully following long and courageous battle with pancreatic cancer, according to a statement posted on his Instagram account on August 20th. Here's a quote from them. It says, "Beloved for his compassion, humility, and unwavering belief in the goodness of people, Judge Caprio touched the lives of millions through his work in the courtroom and beyond," read the caption of the post. His warmth, humor, and kindness left an indelible mark on all who knew him. He will be remembered not only as a respected judge, but as a devoted husband, father, grandfather, great-grandfather, and friend, the statement continued. His legacy lives on in the countless acts of kindness he inspired. In his honor, may we each strive to bring a little more compassion into the world, just as he did every day. So that's kind of the brief, but I'm going to show you. So that's him, Judge Caprio. He is dead at the age of 88. He passed away. Now I'm going to get down to showing you some of the videos, because when I saw that he passed, I'm like, you know what? I want to find at least a couple examples of these videos and the kind of the way it affected me and what I saw of him. So here's the first one. Rest in peace, Judge Caprio. But, I think the world, you always, when you think about court, you think about harsh penalties and things like this. So I guess that's why this kind of stood out a little bit, is that he had compassion for these people and he took a minute to answer their questions. It wasn't all just doom and gloom. So let's watch a couple examples of Judge Caprio, dead at the age of 88, this viral judge, some of his examples of his compassion when people came into his courtroom.
I was on my way to school, so my mom just got out from the surgery. She had breast cancer, so that's the day that. So I leave her at home. I'm sorry, I'm like going emotional right now. I leave her at home to go to school to take my exam. So I did not see the stop sign, so I go through it. So that was the day.
Where do you go to school?
Rick.
Okay, what do you study?
Medical lab technology. I'm sorry, I'm too emotional right now.
Don't worry about it. We understand that. I know this is a unusual experience for you. I know it's a very intimidating atmosphere here, right? But just take a deep breath, okay? You'll be fine. How's your mom doing?
Not the grandma Caprio. That's Artie's grandmother.
Well, let me tell you what we're going to do. I'm going to dismiss it without using your good driving record.
Thank you. I was
there you
on
go.
my
So that's
way
one
to
example
school,
of it.
so
So I found about four or five examples I'm going to play for you right here, but I could have probably kept going just over and over again. That's an okay one. That's about, I want to do this one right here. So you got, I know maybe you haven't seen every one that I'm seeing, but you get the idea of what kind of judge he was. And he went viral for the way he talked to people and his compassion, right, Bob?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I was always really taken by him. Like, this was a guy where I would stop and I'm like, what's he going to say today? Like, how's he going to express it, or what's he going to do with this particular case? Here's another case right here that involved a drill sergeant caught in Providence right here. Judge Caprio, dead at the age of 88. But we're gonna reflect on some of his compassionate moments in the courtroom.
101st Airborne Division, Your Honor.
101st Airborne?
Yeah, I was in the 4th, 5th, and 76th Infantry Division as a drill sergeant for 5 years, communications specialist, radio teletype operator.
Did you go to Fort Benning?
Fort Benning, Georgia, yes.
Put the hat on. Oh, boy. You're gonna be proud of your military service.
I am proud, Your Honor. Don't get me wrong. I am proud.
I want to see a good salute. Come on. There you go. I don't care about the parking. You served in the service for 5 years. I'm dismissing the ticket.
Here it is. He's like, you in the service.
10 years, yes.
Well, you come back next time, I'll give you another ticket.
There you go.
Okay,
Get
we'll
one
give you
every
double
5 years you
dose.
serve.
Anybody that serves in the military, to me, is very special. Okay, Mr. Lewis.
Good to go?
You're all good to go.
Thank you, sir.
Booyah. There you go. It's not, maybe it's not so daunting to go to court when you see maybe somebody doing a little different with some compassion right here. All right, I got one more example that I want to show you right here. And this is a real funny one, too, because this not only involves the person who had the ticket, they ran a red light, but the little girl up here on the side is the person's daughter who actually ran the red light. So you're going to see the judge is going to ask for her help with her mother. Rest in peace, says Pecan to Judge Caprio. Awesomeness, says Mandy Diff. And somebody says, most accurately, fuck cancer. Indeed. I think it was Rini that said, fuck cancer. And then Don said, indeed. Let's see. Let's do this now. Let's show you this now. Now, this is our last thing. Judge Caprio, dead at the age of 88. He was that viral judge, kind of known for his kindness and compassion. In this case right here, he's going to use the person's daughter to determine the guilt or innocence of her very own mother. Right here on our last one.
Francine
Montron.
Francine Montron. Your mommy has a red light ticket, and you're going to help me to decide whether or not she's guilty or not guilty, okay?
Okay.
And there your mommy's car went.
There's the red light. Look.
So the question is, did she...
See, that's different nowadays. They run the video on you, Scott. They're like, what did you say you did? You like you right turn without stopping or whatever, right turn on red without stopping shit. And they're like, we got the video of it. Let's go to the video.
Okay.
And there your mommy's car went.
Lights red. She clearly went
So
through.
the question is, did she or did she not go through the red light?
Oh.
Now, just be honest. Now, even if she's guilty, maybe we can talk about giving her a break, right? Is your mommy guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
Guilty. Okay.
You're guilty,
Charge
Mom.
you $50 or something else.
Something else.
How much is something else?
$20.
Who's going to pay this $20?
Me.
You. You're going to take it from your piggy bank?
Yes. Yes.
Gentleman here, that's my brother. So I just said to him, you want to help this young lady? And he said, yes. So we're going to charge your mother $20. And he is so impressed with you that he's going to pay the $20.
Thank you.
How about that?
What did you-
Reduced it to 20, and his brother, his very own brother, paid it. Well, there you go. That's how we're going to start off this newscast, right? Like I said, death reminds us to live, folks. We only get one ride on this planet. Maybe you can make it a good one like Judge Caprio, dead at the age of 88, though. Judge Caprio, we celebrate him with our Celebrity Death Report. BF Live, Celebrity Death, Marriage, and Divorce Report. They lived, they loved, they died. All right, guys. One thing I want to clear up is that we talked about. I said in the thing that we did earlier that one guy looked like Ray with the ketchup smoothie guy. Well, Ray is getting around, guys. Did you know that Ray and Husey were kind of buddies? You know, Husey's always like teasing Ray, right? Our guy Husey on here. Right. But bro, these guys were hanging out. Let me show you right here what they were up to. Watch this right here. What I got. This is Husey. This is literally legit. This is off of Husey's Instagram. Shout out to our friend Husey, Adam Hughes. Look at this. Look at this guy that's when he was younger on the left right here at top. But look at the guy in the back in the middle, guys. Look. Tell me that isn't like fucking Ray DeVito looking guy. That's Ray DeVito. He went to London, England, and he went and saw Oasis with Husey. He's hanging out with Husey. There you go. I said, that guy looks awfully lot like Ray. Actually, I don't know if he responded to it yet, but I said, look at that top group right there, Scott. I said, look at this group of leasty boys looking motherfuckers. Called them the leasty boys right out there. So shout out. I see what you're up to, Husey. You act like you don't like Ray, and you guys are playing both sides. I wish I could make it bigger. I tell my wife that all the time. But that's Ray in the background. I know it. I can tell. I can see him. All right, well, now we wrapped up the Celebrity Death Report, and that's silliness right there. Now we're going to get down with the vibe other news, or the not-so-serious news. Let's see those comments on that last thing we did. Ray McVito says, Ray McVito, some of us get really lucky and keep living, says FJM, and that's what half of it's luck, my friend. Gay Ray, says our friend B-Cunt. The H-Man, yes, the one and only H-Man, Don. I showed you evidence right there. I think they actually love each other. They're just playing around. Hey, what's up, Jim? Checking in. I seen, let's see, still awaiting any form of confirmation in the bowels of Caprio moved one final time with compassion. Okay. Let's see. What's up, Spawn? Checking in. Terry Nee checks in with a tome. According to the American Cancer Society, approximately 1 in 9 men in the United States will be diagnosed with prostate cancer during their lifetime. This translates to about 11% of men. And that's the more you know. Now, he had that pancreatic cancer, and that's a son of a bitch. I think that's what like Alex Trebek had and Patrick Swayze and a few other guys. That shit would get you in your pancreas. If it gets in your pancreas, man, I don't think they have much detection for that. But yes, that's why the prostate cancer and the ones that are detectable are so much more important to take care of. That's a more you know, or maybe you didn't want to know from Terry Nee. Spawn says Husey is even harder to understand than Jerry, Jake, and Wendy. There have been times, Spawn, you're not wrong, my friend. And when we first got to know Husey, he was coming on a little bit in the tank, man. So try to understand him then when he was kind of 3 sheets to the wind, as my parents used to say. Now let's get on with the vibe other news, or the not-so-serious news. We already told you about Judge Caprio. Rest in peace, Judge Caprio. But now, part of my thumbnail, guys, Scott, I hope this isn't true, because this, dare I say, other than WD-40, this is one of my greatest, the best inventions I loved in the world is freaking leggings, Scott. It says because of body dysmorphia, it says leggings might be going the way of the dinosaur. Embarrassed and insecure, Gen Z hates this millennial fashion staple. It's body dysmorphia. So people are talking about going away. The leggings might be going away, Scott. And I say I salute and honor whoever invented leggings. I love you, man. I love you. Let's read about why leggings might be going away. It's Gen Z fitness fashion faux pas of the day. After reigning as the choice activewear for some 20-somethings for 20-something years, 20-somethings online have officially declared workout leggings dead. I do not want to hear this, Scott. I do not want to hear this. This is not good for anybody.
It sounds like another generation's jealous of the other generation because they can't pull it off.
Ooh, Scott might have a good point right there. Let's read into this a little bit. It says, R.I.P. to the grip. Rather than breaking a sweat in skin-tight togs, gym rat Gen Zs now prefer loose-fitting, baggy sweatpants or shorts while exercising. according to a recent report by Edited, a retail analysis group. So that's the old shit right there, right? That's what we was used to. Sports bras, leggings, but I'm going to show you what the trend is changing to now. I can't believe this. But the youngsters' sudden aversion to leggings, a millennial fashion fave, is less about style and more about their self-image issues. I'm so embarrassed and insecure about wearing leggings, confessed a body-conscious Belle in a trending clip. I hate how they fit me, how they're so tight on me that you can see, like, the structure of my legs. Yeah, and your vagina outline. Oh, that's what we like about them, honey. Those groans were echoed by a sea of Gen Zs who agreed, commenting that leggings are so uncomfortable. I fucking hate leggings. It's body dysmorphia. And their beef with the bottoms isn't just idle internet chatter. It's evident in sales and web searches, guys. See, this is serious shit, man. Researchers for Edited found that consumer interest in leggings has plummeted from 46.9% to 38.7% since 2022. Space Nerd says, mine are not for athletics. They're just sit-around pants, right? Due to the drop in demand, top athletic brands such as Nike and Adidas have scaled back their leggings investment this year. Lululemon fans can breathe easy as the Canadian imprint is still investing in the snug head turners per the findings of this report. But look, this is what they're wearing, guys. Look, Scott, this is the baggy shit. This is the baggy shit.
Boo.
Boo. Boo for the baggy shit. See, Don knows what's up. He's a heterosexual man. He says spandex is the greatest invention ever. Oh, good. That means they'll be cheap now, says Rini checking in. Electric hair. Let's see. But look, you see the baggy, Jane, you better work, bitch. Look, everything's baggy, guys. Look. There you go. So we're going from leggings. This is what we're going to start seeing. This is going to be the sloppy workout clothes. So you can't see. Let's read. So here's a young girl. She's supposed to represent this point of view. Let's see what her problem is with wearing her leggings to the gym right here.
The weather in Vancouver has gotten cold.
Can you hear that?
But that is not going to stop me. If you think that wearing leggings is better than wearing shorts to the gym, I'm not going to call you a liar, but I'm not going to call you a truther. Because, bitch, I promise you that once you put on one good pair of shorts, you are never going to touch your leggings ever again. So I need all of my gym girlies who wear shorts to comment what your favorite gym shorts are. And I need my leggings gym girlies to comment why you're not a
Purple
shorts
Zubas,
girly yet.
black tiger stripes. Well, there you go. That's one girl's point of view. I think there's another one here. I thought there was another video. Oh, here, this girl right here. There was another girl on here. Let me see what she says. Let me go. This girl has an opinion, too, about when she wears leggings to the gym.
I want to see if any, gym girls can relate to me, because I haven't heard anybody talk about this. But I've been going to the gym for a few years now, 4 or 5, and I've always worn tight leggings to the gym. But now I'm so embarrassed and insecure about wearing leggings. I hate how they fit me, how they're so tight on me.
Electric Gino checks
the
in.
structure of my legs. I'm just so insecure on wearing them now, and it's so sad because that's all I would wear, and now it's just I'm so embarrassed. And I don't hear anybody else talk about that, so I don't know.
She needs to work harder.
Or
No shit. That's what she's like. I see, right, Scott. She's getting there sweating, going, man, I ain't even close to these people that look good in their leggings. Scott's like, you gotta better work hard, bitch. You better just keep working. You ain't putting enough work in. That's what it is. She's like, I don't want to do the work. I just want to tell other people to not look so good. There you go. So that's I do not want to see this day. I dread this, guys. Oh my goodness. Rini makes a good point. She says, I recall my bell bottoms getting caught in the chain of my bike. I remember I didn't have bell bottoms, not necessarily, but I had some flared bottom jeans. That would happen every now and then, Scott. Well, I had that exposed chain on my bike, and you would get that greasy. They would just grab your jeans off your leg, right?
Well, every once in a while, you'd have that friend that didn't have a chain guard on. You use his bicycle.
And you would see he would have that chain, that red chain marked scar on his side of his leg. Hell yeah. We got Johnny A checking in. We got all kind of people checking in. Let me see. A blue whale's butt. Whoa, damn. We definitely got some random facts coming here, because FJM, Jim Fanning, checks in and goes, a blue whale's butthole can stretch to approximately 3.5 feet. Making it the second largest asshole on earth, next to your ex. Hi-yo. FJM coming in hot. Here we go. Let me give him a rim shot on that one. Boom. Come on. Goddamn. I get my Vancouver weather from Frankie McDonald, not this chick. All right. First chick has some nice cane under that top she's wearing. Oh, well, that's another thing, is that some of us guys, we got pretty good vision through there. We can make the silhouette. We can still, if we're creepy enough, Flipped my butt. Oh, you flipped your butt when you got it caught in your chain? Maybe you're talking about your last date. I don't know. Wrecked pants. Ripped pants. Jim, why do you even know that stat, you nut bar? That whole thing I read right there. So, yeah, guys, I hope this isn't true, but it just... Oh, Fuckalette Ben has a huge asshole. Trust me, I've seen it. Normally I say pics or it didn't happen, but I do not want to see those pics. I'm going to move on to my next story on the vibe of the
That's
news.
one.
Yes.
I've seen leggings on her. Now that's an argument. There's an argument against leggings whenever.
Yeah,
she's,
but lumpy gravy. Well, you got leg gravy with too many lumps in it, girl. Don't do that. Yeah, it's always the women that really shouldn't be wearing them as much, whether it be her or others that are like, yeah, maybe was that the right choice to come out of it today? Let's see. Clippin' and Dibbin says, prolapse, oh my, prolapse butthole, oh my. All right, well, that's not the story I have in the Vibe Other News, but I do have this next story for you. And this is a story about a snake. It's about a snake, not on a plane, but this is a pretty big one, guys. A 12-foot python captured after weeks on the loose in South Carolina. Look how long this is in that picture, guys. Scott, you're a snake guy here on the Vibe. You've owned a couple snakes in your life.
That looks like one of them banana, like a genetic banana python or whatever, something like that they call them.
Oh, like they crossbred it to give it that color, you think?
Yeah,
or you said
yeah,
genetic,
like
right?
Okay. Yeah.
Well, let's see how it happened. Apparently, it's roaming around. I don't know how. Like, how does it roam around for weeks other than not being seen or people don't want to touch the damn thing? A family of animal lovers teamed up with another local resident of South Carolina to wrangle a 12-foot yellow python that has been on the loose in the area for weeks. I was just happy to see you. Prosperity resident Warren Gallman ventured out with his son Jordan and nephew Jaden Atchinson when a local family reported a sighting of the albino reticulated python that had been on the loose in Newberry County for several weeks. The trio visited the scene of the sighting about 2 miles from Gallman's home and searched the area with Evan Turner, another nearby resident. Turner spotted the 12-foot snake after a 15-minute search, and Gallman was able to grab the reptile's head. Now, Scott, have you ever messed with a python, and would you grab a reticulated Burmese or a python's head?
I've not had one that big. You know, I used to have one that once it got close to 7 foot, I got rid of it because it was getting a little bit too big for me.
Clippin' and Dibbin says that they hide in very wooded areas and it makes them hard to find. Thank you for your fact right there, my friend, because I was wondering how did it get away for weeks. Local authorities said the snake's origin remains a mystery. It is believed that it was someone's pet, Scott, and it was released because of the type of snake is not native here. So there you go. We see these stories happen again and again where people get these animals when they're young and they go, oh, shit, what am I going to do with it now, Scott, right?
Yeah, that's kind of what happened to me. I jumped into it a little bit before I didn't think I had enough.
Yeah, let's show the video of them actually going through the process of trying to wrangle the python right after these messages.
Here on WLTX Plus. Oh, no. Look at this. A giant snake was spotted near Mid-Carolina schools, and it is no
Now, do you
longer...
know enough about these snakes, Scott, to know whether it's venomous or it's not? It's not a.
No, it's not venomous. It's the kind that'll crush you and suffocate you, and then
That's the other thing I was wondering.
You're
Okay.
slithering free, thanks to some pretty brave residents. Newberry County Sheriff Lee Foster says
they're a
that Warren
restrictor,
Gallman and
if
a
you
group
will.
of friends captured the large reptile right there on your screen. Sheriff Foster says that he thinks it could be an albino python. That type of snake isn't native to the area, leading officials to believe it may have been someone's pet released into the wild. No way. The sheriff thanking, of course, the group for stepping up and called them brave people and great Americans. Shout out to Sheriff Foster. But, oh my goodness.
No, they're trying to.
Look at it trying to escape.
Wow, they're like working fast, Scott.
For those pythons in Florida, they're trying to get rid of them because of that same reason.
Why in the world?
So you're saying
should
that
somebody
now?
have that as a
I
pet?
would see
Why-
where that's a situation where a snake would probably be justified in biting. Now, even if the snake bitten, you're saying it wouldn't really be deadly, right? But it could bite.
over in
it'll
Newberry?
leave some teeth in you.
Yeah.
It'll leave some teeth
Right
in
by
you,
the
but-
campus?
Get your attention,
Oh
huh?
my goodness. Can you imagine? You're just like walking around and you see that big guy?
Wow.
No way. Yeah.
There's a
shout out
snake
to
in my
these
pants,
guys.
says Don. No, I thought you were just happy to see me.
I don't think they were.
See his snake in the night. See his teeth. Do he bite? Kill my landlord. They do bite, right? Says our friend. Yeah, so we kind of covered that one. Yes, Scott.
But whoever let that go though is pretty irresponsible because that could kill a small kid, you know.
There you go. So that's a more you know. If you guys, there was a story, Scott, of I went to an aquarium down in Florida and they had this shark in there. And the reason they had the shark, Scott, is because they said somebody went out fishing and they kind of coincidentally caught Baby Shark, Baby Shark, and so they brought it home, right? I'll keep it in a tank, and some bitch got big, and then so now it's in this aquarium in Florida. So yeah, try to return it over to rather than flushing it down a toilet or putting it in your local lake or stream or something like that. Maybe check with some authorities. They would appreciate them not having to like go out and actually get it themselves. Maybe that's a little less trouble for them. All right, I'm going to get into this next story in the Vibe Other News or Not So Serious News. I tell you about these Labubu's and all the collectible stuff and how Pokemon was like the media sensation of a particular generation. But boy, it leads to big money and big crime. Like anything else, if there's a market for it, I guess there's going to be some criminality around it. A man bought Pokemon cards and gaming items with his company's money. He was sentenced to 4 months in jail. So listen to when you hear what this guy did for the love of Pokemon video game and cards with his company's credit card. The slogan, "Gotta catch 'em all," was pertinent to the recent sentencing of an Iowa man who was convicted of defrauding his employer of more than $140,000, guys, for video games, for Pokemon cards and video games. Like, Scott, I've enjoyed me some video games for a long time. I cannot imagine spending that much money for a video game or video games in general. That's a lot of money, bro.
Yeah.
It says that William Gross of Erling, Iowa, was sentenced to 4 months in federal prison last week after being convicted of wire fraud. According to the press release from the Southern District of Iowa, an investigation by the FBI and the Des Moines found that between 2021 and October of 2022, Gross defrauded his employer, Ruan Transportation Company, by using the company credit cards to purchase trading cards, video game accessories, and prepaid gift cards. I understand that's another fraudulent way around things. People with company gift cards, with company credit cards, they think if I buy a credit card for that value, then it's less traceable, but that's not the case. Actually, it's quite a trail. Gross submitted falsified receipts and mischaracterized fraudulent charges on his expense reports so that the purchases appeared as legitimate business expenses, the press release said. Once he finishes his sentence, Gross will need to serve a 3-year term of supervised release, according to his press release. He has also been ordered to pay the United States worth of $146,590.15 in restitution. I love the 15 cents. There have been a number of Pokemon card-related incidents in 2025. So here's a little rundown of them, folks, because I've done a couple of these stories. A Fort McMurray Alta man was arrested last week after the RCMP up there in Canada had $20,000 worth of stolen cards up there in Canada. Last month, a New Bedford, Massachusetts person was arrested after police said he stole more than $100,000 in Pokemon cards to trade and sell them. How about another Canada one, Bobby Nick? Regina police charged 2 men in May after $30,000 Canadian worth of Pokemon cards and other memorabilia were stolen from a home. And it goes on and on. Police in Victoria, British Columbia. The same month, 4 people arrested in Toronto. A lot of this in Canada, I'm noticing, Bobby Nick. Mm-hmm. And Ontario. So there you go. Even, your people are crazy up there. I don't blame you. But let's see. Pokemon is still a thing, says Don. Yeah, my friend. What you see and what you probably understand is that as these children that grew up in this Pokemon era get older and they now have disposable income, they have that, and then they're reflecting on their childhood. We get in our 30s and 40s and all, and we kind of get reflective, and we're like, oh shit, my childhood's back there. Let me grab some of that shit. So yeah, Pokemon is still a thing. Let's see. He just says. That's over 10K a month, man. It's crazy. It is crazy, man. But people love them some Pokemon. So there you go. The collectibles. Like I said, when there's there's a will, there's a way, and when there's profit to be made, criminality will be found. All right, I'm going to read another story in the Vibe Other News. This is for my traveler people that go to airports and deal with TSA on a regular or semi-regular basis. The TSA bans new items in checked bags. See what they are and why they were banned. And not only that, we'll get into that, but what I like about this particular article is that at the bottom of it, we're going to have some of the odd things that you actually can bring on that TSA will just kind of wave you by. So let's read a little bit about this, about TSA's new items they're banning. Following Transportation Security Administration rules is important, not only to get on your plane on time, but to keep others safe. TSA recently got rid of the shoes off rule, but it still maintains that 3 ounces rule for liquids, which is crazy. You can only bring these really travel-sized little things of liquid on a plane. Nothing bigger than that. Here, there are 3 new items banned by the TSA that you may need to know about. Here's what they are and how to prevent your items from being taken away. TSA bans some cordless hair tools in checked luggage. So the 3 things have to do with like hair tools and butane. Do you use a cordless hair device for your hair routine? It might be best to keep them at home because they may contain potentially hazardous materials like gas cartridges and butane, which are banned by the TSA. The Federal Aviation Administration says that these kind of cordless hair tools are banned. Cordless curling irons or flat irons containing these gas cartridges. Butane-fueled curling irons or flat irons and the gas-refilled cartridges for said items are no longer allowed on planes. Now, I want to get on to these are the 9 weird items that you can bring onto a plane. So I want to go through some of these and see if you think these are weird or odd or what they are. If you're a cowboy who likes Harry Potter and you want to celebrate Christmas with festive lights and live lobster, you should have little trouble getting through TSA at the airport. Let's see. It says these bizarre and unexpected items are TSA approved. Number 1, live lobsters. Look, I thought Scott was waving at first, but that's a dog's ass in the face getting licked. He's getting attacked by that dog. Yes, Bobby Nick, it says live lobsters are allowed through security, but TSA says your lobster friend must be transported in a clear plastic, spill-proof container. A TSA officer will visually inspect your lobster, that thing, at the checkpoint. Number 2, Bobby Nick, you can just have a whole handful of these Christmas lights. If you're feeling a bit of holiday cheer, TSA allows Christmas lights in either carry-ons or check bags. How about item number 3, cowboy spurs? You can bring your cow. Yeehaw! Yeehaw! Now that's almost like
That's a weapon, isn't it?
I thought so. Exactly what I thought. That's why these are so weird. Articulate John says, an emotional support lobster? It happens. TSA dogs love the smell of Slim Jims. Let me see. Or poop. Scotty, tell your dog I said hi.
Nerd said hi.
Hey, doggy. Hey, doggy. Come on, Scott. Oh, look at that. There you go. There you go. Your pretty doggy saying hi. That's cool. This dog knows what it's doing. He's like, I'm hanging out with Daddy, having some fun, doing a podcast. Hey, so cowboy spurs, it says they are allowed, but they have to be off your boots, Bob, and placed in a carry-on or a checked bag. So I guess you could smack somebody in the head with them, maybe, I guess. You could do that. Let's see. We got that one. All right, let's see the next item. Antlers. Guys, you can take antlers on board as a carry-on, or they can go inside your checked bag. But there's a snag. You need to ensure that the item will fit in the overhead bin or underneath the seat of the airplane if you're bringing it as a carry-on. How about this one? Item number 5, you can take your Harry Potter wands and lightsabers. Both your Harry Potter wands and Star Wars lightsabers are safe to fly. Sadly, the technology doesn't currently exist to create a real lightsaber. However, you can pack a toy lightsaber in your carry-on or check bag. May the force be with you, TSA adds. Number 6 item that you can carry on an airplane. Coffee and espresso makers.
What in the fuck?
You need an extra jolt of energy? TSA says that coffee and espresso makers are allowed, but you should carefully pack it and make sure all cords are wrapped. TSA recommends packing them in your carry-on. Now, this is, I don't know how many people do this one, but item number 7, should be item number 8, is the magic 8 ball, the fortune-telling 8 ball. It says, while your fortune-telling ball can't go in carry-on bags, it's good to fly in a check bag, according to TSA. Why wouldn't you be able to bring a fucking 8 ball on a carry-on bag? Outlook not so good for check bags. We asked the magic 8 ball, and it told us it is certain the outlook's not so good. Bobby Nick, item number 8 that you can bring on, you could either check it in your bag, or maybe we'll read this one, sewing machines.
Sewing machines.
Yes, sewing machines are allowed to fly in your checked luggage or carry on. But TSA said you should check with the airline to ensure that the item will fit in the plane's overhead bin or underneath the seat. And finally, number 9 is waffle irons, guys. If you want to have a favorite waffle iron, you want to take it on, they'll go through TSA checkpoints as a carry-on or in your check bag. But make sure it'll fit, once again, in your overhead bin or underneath the seat. Not sure what's allowed or prohibited to bring on board? See the complete list on the TSA website. No, not that kind of 8-ball, Don. Don't get excited. Not an 8-ball cocaine. Cocaine, you know, not that, buddy. Not that kind of 8-ball. You never. But yeah, people show up. Hey, I hit that. That's it. I bet you could come on with 8 balls. Hey, come on. I read it in the rules. Goddammit. All right. Well, let's continue on here with the vibe, other news. Now, let's get into this. We're going to have a little kind of extended conversation about this. We're going to get into this whole Sydney Sweeney thing, if people think she's actually hot or mid, because I see some people actually asking that question. We'll do that, and then we're going to finish up the way we finish up every not-so-serious news report with a sexy bikini report. But right now, we're going to talk. Well, first, I'm going to bring our bro in because I heard a little beep backstage. He's ready. He's with us, even though he's not co-streaming yet. He might start hitting the buttons and making that happen soon, but he doesn't have to. I'm just glad he's here one way or the other. It's Andrew the Giant. Andrew the Giant slides in the box.
I was catching up with the gram.
You're catching up with the gram. The Instagram or grandmom?
Both.
Oh, I thought I was making a funny there, and it turned out to be both. How you doing, Andrew? So grandma stopped in today. What's the good word?
I don't know if you can hear that, but man, we have a thunderstorm going on overhead.
I do not currently hear it, but thank you for the Florida weather check, Andrew. Oh, there you go. Don's checking in. He knows what's up. Andrew checks in on the vibe, giving us a little weather there today, buddy. Well, we hope. Look, Spawn shouts you out. Everybody's ready to go. All right.
Good.
Everybody's here. You're going to get the shout out love. Well, now Andrew the Giant is here, and he's here just in time because Andrew, he likes him some ladies, and he has an opinion about this stuff. Hey, Andrew. Don reminds you and everybody else, it's Nerd's birthday today, Space Nerd. So why don't you do good morning, sexy birthday kind of thing. Say good morning, hope your day's great, and happy birthday. Do that. You got to do it. You got to do it. All right.
In a sexy way, though, Andrew.
That's the regular nerd call, but now you got to do the whole thing. Good morning, gorgeous. I hope you have a great day, and add happy birthday.
Good morning, Miss Birthday Girl. I hope you have a great day. And most importantly, get some birthday sex.
Oh, my God.
Happy birthday, Space Nerd.
Nerd.
There you go. He did it. Happy birthday, Nerd, from Andrew the Giant. All right, now, Don loved that. There you go. We love you guys. Let's talk now, Andrew. You've seen this girl. I know Andrew is highly heterosexual, like myself. Andrew, you've seen the sexy girl, Sydney Sweeney, on all the red carpets with her breasticles all up.
Yes.
Right. I knew who Andrew would know who Sydney Sweeney was. What do you think about her, Andrew? I know what most you ain't going to kick nobody out of bed, but do you think that she's like deserving of all this extra hotness attention that she gets?
No.
Yeah. Because some people are starting to say that maybe she's just a little mid. Like I hear people going like, and Bobby Nick, that was so funny, my friend. Now, where did you get that notion of her? What did you say? Her eyes look weird, or is she on the spectrum? Or you said
I said, does she have downs?
Downs. You said she has downs. Where did you get that notion from?
I Googled her name and I checked out her pictures. That's the first thing I noticed.
Because that effed me up, Bobby Nick, because I thought she was, mostly hot, and then I started looking at her with downs on the brain when somebody pointed that out to me, and now that's all I can see, buddy. So I want to see if any. Go ahead,
I might be able to give you guys a little insight to what the thing is. You guys see with their eyes.
Yeah.
It's I did a little homework, and it's something called downturned eyes. It's wow. And other celebrities that has the same eyes. It's usually an Asian thing, but other celebrities that has the same type of eyes as Paul McCartney, Britney Spears, Marilyn Monroe. And if you look at it, they got the same eyes, man. Especially Paul McCartney. It's called downturned eyes.
Awesome. Wow. That's my favorite Kim Carnes song. You got downturned eyes. Thank you, Scott, for adding that extra stuff, man. You didn't even know I was going to do this, but you did a little research about these down eyes. Scott added a little extra to that. But let's read about this. Let's see some pictures of her. It says Sydney Sweeney continues to keep her fans updated on her life outside of acting. She recently took to social media to share a glimpse of her latest adventure, skydiving. Fans quickly flooded the comments, praising her courageous spirit and outfit choice for the experience.
Did she do it nude?
Whoa, wait a minute, Andrew. Not quite, Andrew. And I don't think that's going to make it. She's got downturned eyes. You know what to do, and we got to work on that one. Yeah, she's got those Betty Davis downturned eyes. But yeah, like I guess I'm like most guys. You know, I see like a sexy figure and I see breasticles and all, and I wasn't really like keying on that, Bob. And then when somebody pointed out and said that her condition of her eyes, Scott, might be a down situation, that's all I see and can think about now. So we have to talk about this all together. The Anyone But You actress shared her skydiving video on Instagram. In the clip, she appears to wear a black bodycon suit, giving off Black Widow and Catwoman vibes. She complimented her adventurous outfit with 2 French braids and nude makeup, Andrew. That's close. Nude makeup. She jumped with 2 instructors. One instructor was attached to her, guiding and ensuring her safety throughout the jump. The other captured her adrenaline-filled experience in the sky. The video concluded with Sweeney landing on the grass, and she seemed thrilled as she gave high fives to the instructor of their successful skydiving adventure. I'm going to find some more red carpet pictures. I don't know. I got another thing here. We can kind of look at her a little bit because now here's where the question is, you son of a bitch. They fucking changed to something else. I had Sydney Sweeney looking. Let me see. I had a Twitter link for it, and it changed on me. S-Y-E-N-E-Y.
Princess Diana also has downturned eyes.
Really?
Yeah.
Really, Scott? I'm trying to find these images. Let me see, because she was just on. Oh, well, here's one right here. This wasn't the exact picture, but this is an example that gets shared out there. Like, this is a picture of her without makeup. Like, look at that. Not gonna lie, I see why y'all call Sydney Sweeney mid. This is her without her makeup, right? That's I'm like, damn. Exactly. But let me see. But normally when you see her, it's like you see her kind of like this. You see her all her. Let me change it to this one.
We got some sad news, folks.
Uh-oh. We were having too much fun, guys. I hit the fun limit. I'm sorry. And we hit. I got titties and everything. We hit Andrew's fun limit. What do you got, Andrew?
We have the official date when John Cena's retirement match is.
You gonna interrupt some titties for John Cena retirement? Andrew,
that's sad news. Jesus Christ.
There, Electric Head Gino's right, guys. We got to start the derailment counter. He asked yesterday, can we have a counter for every time that Andrew derail? I have a theory that when we're having too much fun and we haven't heard from Andrew too long, he's like, excuse me, guys. Let me put a stick in this. But yeah, like our friend right here, our friend, great boobies.
I would love to motorboat those.
Exactly, Andrew. But then when you saw that other picture, then you can say people are like, well, I can see why they say she's kind of mid. So this is one of those things, or maybe getting fooled by all the makeup and the glamour and all that stuff. Great boobies. See, I never got past the boobies.
Attention all staff, there are tacos in House 200. Tacos are ready in House 200. Drinks.
Hell yeah.
Tacos are ready.
Hell yes. It's Taco Thursday, Andrew. Uh-oh, yeah. Does that count for you, Andrew?
No.
Oh, shit. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, that's right. It's for the. She did say staff. Well, Andrew, you're the fucking CEO, bro. Say, I'm in the office. And you better bring me some sour cream, too. I want some tacos up in here. Tacos. So the Electric Head Gino up in here. He knows what's up. You know what they say about tacos.
It's raining tacos. Raining tacos.
Raining tacos. I told you to put your name on the office door, says Jim. Yeah, you should write it on a piece of paper, like a strip of paper, Andrew. Next time you roll in there, just slap the door with it, Andrew. CEO up in here. That rack indicates the taco is quite edible. Ooh. Well, there you go. There's that whole other thing, too, if you're not looking at the face. But, yeah, this is how you typically see her, all breasticled out, and she doesn't look unattractive. I never thought, Bobby Nick, until somebody says she's got the Downsy eyes, Scott. And now that's it. So she doesn't have Betty Davis eyes. She has Downsy eyes. But, Andrew, I'm pretty sure that, well, unless you go by the other picture, like, when you see this picture, you would go, oh, hell yeah, let's go do something. But then you see this picture, I don't know, are you jumping as fast? Let's see.
No.
See, Don, that's what got me too, buddy, because Don says she's got a face. I did the exact same thing. I never got past the breasticles. It took other people pointing out to me that maybe with less makeup.
Tacos and nachos are ready in House 200. Tacos and nachos ready in House 200.
Come on, give Andrew some of them tacos. So what do you think, Andrew? Like, if this girl came and took care of you right now, you're not gonna reject her, are you? Sydney Sweeney looking like this? What do you think?
No.
No. Andrew's like, hell no. I'm taking anything come my way.
Especially if she was a celebrity.
There you go. So Andrew ain't refusing none of it. Not even made up, made down. It don't matter. So there you go. I don't know if we answered any questions here, but I think we have determined, Bobby Nick, that I think she is kind of mostly mid, isn't she?
Yeah.
She's mostly mid. She's got the downsy eyes, like Scott pointed out, and we might have to do like a whole thing with Scott, like a whole list of people with the downsy eyes. But yeah, she's got the downsy eyes, and without that makeup, I don't know. That rack indicates we got that one. She has a face. And then we have Spawn checking in with a $1.99 super sticker. The one and only Spawn. Thanks, Spawn. I appreciate you. Now, we're just a couple minutes behind schedule because we typically try to hit the piss break at the end of the news right at 1:30. It's currently 1:34 where I'm coming to you from on the East Coast of the United States. But fret not, because I only have one thing left to do. The thing we always do. We finish off every Not So Serious newscast with a sexy bikini report. And this bikini report is going to talk about yet another thing we've discussed a couple times here on The Vibe, that Ozempic, guys. You know, you see all these the female superstars. I want to say Kelly Clarkson. It's high pitch. Who's Kelly Clarkson? This is Kelly Clarkson. Who's high pitch? I said it backwards. But yeah, I think I think of Ozempic. A lot of these stars have gotten on the Ozempic game. Well, I know it's spreading like wildfire. It's becoming like the trendy drug. Everybody wants it. Well, now you might be able to get your hands on it too for even cheaper than before. If you buy it in a certain way that the Bikini Report is going to tell you about it right now. Hey, sexy bikini lady, why don't you tell us about Ozempic price cut in the United States?
Ozempic just got a whole lot cheaper for Americans, at least the ones who can pay cash. Its maker, Novo Nordisk, has announced that Americans who pay for medications themselves, not through insurance companies, will get the diabetes drug for half the usual $1,000 a month price. The company positioned the move as a way to prevent uninsured people from having to turn to, quote, potentially unsafe and unapproved knockoff alternatives. But the move also comes as the Trump administration has been prodding pharmaceutical companies to let consumers buy directly at better prices. Novo Nordisk has made Ozempic available through its direct-to-consumer NovoCare pharmacy, its own website, and GoodRx. NovoCare also sells the weight loss drug
No lies indicated in the hips.
Wegovy for the same price. And in both cases, yes, patients do need a prescription. Whether it's Ozempic or another medication, how much would directly buying drugs at a lower cost benefit
Fuck
you?
yeah.
Let us know in the comments. And remember to follow the Bikini Report for more daily headlines.
Hell yeah, she shook it for you, Andrew. Fake tits, real vagina. That's what I say, FJM. What's up, Andrew? You seem to have something to say about that one.
She got the hips.
Her
And they
arms
weren't-
are too long. Her
Oh,
arms are too
shit,
long.
Andrew. Scott Fitzpatrick, our resident armpit and arm expert here, indicates her arms are out of proportion for her body, huh? Yeah?
They're too long.
A little bit long. She's got a little bit of long going on there. She got them fake breasticles. But like I said, once again, fake tits. Let me see. All right. Let's get on with this. So she's spunky, and we still have to get them, I think that would be a good idea. I don't look, Don is like long arms. Like, who the fuck is looking? There you go, long arms. So there you go. All the better to jerk you with, Scott. All the better to... It's got that reach. There you go, folks. There you have it. That's what we do here on The Vibe. We did a few news stories. We started off with a celebrity death report that I only hope that reminds us to live a better, more fuller life. Then we did the not so serious news. Finish it up the way we always do with a sexy bikini report. I'm going to run the element, and then we're going to take the piss break, and then I'm going to tell you about all the fun that's still yet to be had on the other side right after this. That was The Vibe Other News. Just wrapping up the vote. I didn't change my element over. Just wrapping up the Vibe Other News or Not So Serious News. Let me make my way over here to my regular studio setup, folks. Why don't we take a piss break and all? But we're not done having fun here. I have some fun Howard Stern clips that I'm going to play based on something that somebody put in the chat just the other day. We're going to go back and do a little quick review or unboxing, if you will, of a famous Howard Stern moment involving Gary the Conqueror, formerly known as Gary the Retard, back in the Howard Stern show days. When we come back, I got plenty of videos and other stuff we're getting into. I have social media recipes. I got big fails, advertisement, karaoke, just kill me now. I got more stuff that we can get to in 3 hours, folks. But we're going to do the best we can to get through all of it. But this is a time that we pause right here in the middle of the day, in the middle of BF Live The Vibe. This is your chance, folks. Do you need a beverage? Do you need to go to the bathroom? Do you need to grab your smoke? We haven't even had to come up with a good reason to smoke yet. My pen is still in my pocket, Scott. Scott's ready to go. He's off for the piss break. Maybe we come back, we'll drink, I don't know, drink, but we'll smoke and we'll hang out. We're going to have a lot more fun with all the stuff I said right here on The Vibe. We'll check the National Day calendar. Like I said, social media recipes, and I got some other stuff that I want to bring up to you and we'll talk about at length. But none of it happens until I get this piss break started. It's only 2.5 minutes, folks, so this is your chance. Grab a drink, grab a smoke, grab a snack, grab a friend, and tell them that all the fun is happening right over here on The Vibe Stream Show 367. Come back for more fun right after this 2.5 minute piss break right after this. Hit it.
I think I need a piss break. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I'll do the pee-pee dance, pee-pee dance. Yeah. Think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think I need a piss break. I do the pee-pee dance. I do the pee-pee dance. Yeah. I think I need a piss break. Oh yeah. I'll do the pee-pee dance. Oh, watch me now. I'll do the pee-pee dance. Come on, give it to me, that pee-pee break. DJ, hook it up. Drop that beat. Yeah. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Yeah. Watch me now. Pee-pee breakdown, pee-pee breakdown. Break it down, pee-pee, yeah. Think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Oh, yeah. Wash your hands. Don't be gross. I know you touched your pee-pee.
There you go, Don's favorite, next to a USA girl. He loves the OG piss break that we kind of did here on The Vibe. I tried to change it, but we had an outcry from the fans, so we keep it the way it is. I know you touched my PP Stream Elements, says Pecan. What Stream Elements doing? I can't even get it to read my super chats. Alexa's voice helps me helps the PP flow. I know let's say Matt Problems gets shout out by our friend Spawn. Thank you for that $9.99 super sticker there, Spawn, and everybody checking in on BF Live The Vibe. This is the second half of the show. I want to talk about something because, Bob, do you have Cracker Barrel, those restaurants up in Canada, Canadaville?
No. Cracker Barrel here is a cheese company.
Well, that is. Well, yeah, we have Kraft owns Cracker Barrel, and I enjoy some Cracker Barrel cheese if that's what you're talking about. Is it Kraft cheese or something totally different in Canada? Yet again.
Yeah, maybe it is. I'm not sure.
Same diff.
But
Okay.
it's definitely has nothing to do with
Yeah. Every time I used to hear Cracker Barrel. Now I must say it probably wasn't until, I mean, it's probably been over 10 years now, but this place has been around for a minute, Bobby Nick. And what I'm talking about is that there is quite the clamor down here in the United States, buddy, because everybody, apparently the people that love, Bob Levy loves some Cracker Barrel. I got a sneeze coming on. Let's see. Bob Levy loves some Cracker Barrel. He talked about like going there as a comedian, eating the eggs. Had to sneeze, pardon me.
Bless you.
Well, Bob, people are losing their shit because down here in the United States, for the first time in 47 years, Cracker Barrel has updated their logo and their look of their inside of their dining rooms, Bob, and people are losing their shit.
Yeah.
People are losing their shit. It says it now features the restaurant's name against a plain yellow background. So you can see the differences in the logo right here. Like some people don't, no, that ain't what I wanted. Some people don't even like, you see, that's the old logo right there, Bob, with the old white guy, obviously a white guy. I'm gonna sitting like that white mother. I'm like, but then look, they take the old cut barrel thing out of there. They're trying to make like a more clean look and all this stuff, and people are losing their shit. So this is what they used to look like, Bob. Yes.
This is real sad, if true.
About Cracker Barrel or Don Cena again?
No.
About Cracker Barrel changing, yeah.
There's reports surfacing that Hogan's death might have been caused by malpractice.
Bobby, this is what the Cracker Barrels used to look like, buddy, and this is what people want. They said this has been like this for 40-some years, and now I'll give you a picture of what they're doing. So they kind of planed up the logo. This is what now it looks just bright white in there, buddy.
Oh no!
A little warm. So what do you think?
Lost that old timey feel, that's for sure.
You think so? That's your opinion for somebody? Because people like they want this. Now I've been to old country. Cracker Barrel. I always mix them with Old Country Buffet. I've been to Cracker Barrel a couple times, and you walk around the old store in the front there, Scott, before you get something to eat and all that. But it ain't been but a handful of times. I mean, it's just basic diner food, nothing special to me.
Yeah,
you guys.
I've never been to one.
Never been to one? Yeah.
No.
It's very, I only really go when they go like on big family outings or something, when we need like a place to go as a group. I've only been there like less than a handful of times and all, and it's okay. I mean, they got eggs and all that stuff, nothing to write home about and all, but the clamor online, what are some of the things people are saying on here? If I get into the comments, oh, no, I didn't want to retweet it. Go back to the post. Oh no, well, now I lost the whole thing altogether. But yeah, people are, just safe to say that people are losing their shit over something that simple. The food sucks. I think it's very bland, Don. It might be reliable and consistent, but the eggs and everything, the bacon didn't have much flavor to it. It's just very basic. Well, we got, wait a minute, Pecan says Gay Barrel. That's not the name of it. Gay. Let's see. We have Cracker Barrel is white trash, says Don. Yeah, it kind of is, but lots of people like it. Not just white trash. It's not just for white trash, Don. Maybe that's their new logo, or their slogan. It has to be. Hi, welcome to the new reinvented Cracker Barrel. Not just for white trash anymore. There you go. Maybe that's what they need. Andrew, the camera is down here, pal. Oh, he's looking at down here, pal. You don't even know, because when we used to start podcasting with Andrew was constantly, we thought he had like a video monitor or screen up on the ceiling, right, guys? Because he would look up all the time. Hey guys, what the fuck? What's going on?
I didn't think he'd ever break that habit, but he kind of
Me neither. Yeah, it was hard to see his face. I used to go to Cracker Barrel often, says our friend Spawn. It's decent, but they have pretty good breakfast, but the dinner stuff is way overpriced. Yeah, I went there and got like I don't know if I got like a chicken, the deep fried chicken steak or something like that. It was okay. Crackhead Barrel. That's more accurate, JFK head chunk. The biscuits were gummy like slimy. That's what I'm saying. Bab. For all of the clamor and everything, there are people complaining and everything for this just basic, bland ass food. But Cracker Barrel's changing up their game a little bit, and people aren't happy about it. All right. Somebody mentioned in the chat, you have to forgive me because I do 3 hours of live programming every day. You might have to forgive me who actually said this, but I want to show us, let's do a little like a mini, kind of not a whack package, but kind of a little bit of a mini, let me find my element here, a little mini, say, unboxing moment. Come on. Let's unbox, man. I got a box over here, and I'm going to pull shit out of it. And the thing I'm going to unbox for you today is we're going to take you back in the blast for the past from the Howard Stern show, guys. And Scott, I think both of you guys should remember this one. Let me find it right here. It is the artist formerly known. we were talking about some Stern stuff, and somebody brought up in the chat yesterday, you have to get the time where Billy Mays prank call, who is now known as Gary the Conqueror, but back in these days, he was called Gary the Retard, guys. So we're going to, hey, man, I'm going to unboxing a classic Howard Stern moment. I'm pulling everything out. I'm pulling everything out of it. I'm letting you know over here. We go. Just a little kind of whack pack, a little mini whack package here.
Rainstorm.
Now, don't say nothing depressing when I'm doing something funny, Andrew. Just warning you, okay? So
let's unbox it, motherfucker.
Let's unbox this shit, Bobby Nick. Imagine you remember this. Imagine this will help us all remember this. This is a Howard Stern show from back in the day. Billy Mays, the infomercial guy, does a prank phone call, calls Gary up, and let's hear how this goes.
Hello,
Gary.
Hey.
It's Alan Richard. How are you?
Hey, what's up?
Hey, Gary, somebody's here that is a big fan of yours. You'll never guess who it is.
I don't know who it is.
It's Billy Mays.
Hi, Billy Mays here.
What do you want?
Does your toilet have hard water stains?
No, it don't. Do you?
Throw away your brush and never scrub your toilet again.
Oh, fuck you. You go scrub your own goddamn toilet. Don't tell me how to clean my house.
What odor?
Oh, you think right on it, you son of a bitch.
Moldy rotten cheese.
Oh, fuck you.
Cat urine.
Shut up.
Go away for good.
You go away for good. Hello?
Hi, Billy Mays here for Mighty Putty.
Hello?
Hi, Billy Mays here for Mighty Mended.
Shut up. What?
Hi, Billy Mays here for Flies Away.
You know what? Get off the fucking phone. What?
Hi, Billy Mays here with an amazing new product.
Hey.
It's called the Ding King.
Shut up, you stupid son of a bitch.
You gotta see it to believe it.
Oh, you know what? You see it, believe it too, so shut the hell up.
Not anymore.
Billy Mays, go fuck yourself.
Oh, that's nice. Billy Mays, go fuck yourself. Hi, Billy Mays here for Nerd's birthday. Hey man, we got pizza and ice cream now for the staff. Fuck Andrew, let's leave him in there. Fuck, we got Billy Mays didn't die, he exploded. He from cocaine, didn't he? Let me see what I got here. Yeah, Billy Mays, man. We came up yesterday, and I think when Billy Mays came up, it reminded somebody of that classic Stern moment. Hey, we're crazy, we're wacky here. We were unboxing it, guys. We just unboxed the shit out of that. Woo! Woo! I feel it's all out now, all out in the open. Everybody can see it. And I love when Gary, when Richard Christie called him up and told him that you could get the retarded flu through the phone.
Shoo, retarded flu.
And Richard said, "You gotta say shoo, retarded flu, Gary, if you want me to go away." And then
retarded, you jerk. Shoo, retarded flu.
And Richard would go, "Oh, Gary, you're killing me, Gary." There you go. That's fun. We just unboxed a little classic, as our friend Matt says, a classic moment right there from the Stern days. There you go. I say we unboxed that moment. Why don't we do a couple of things that we normally do here on The Vibe? I'm going to throw out another quick reminder for my friend Brian Clauder. I haven't seen him in the chat today. He's a busy, hardworking guy. He's one of those guys that don't always have time to get his thumbs in the chat. We're going to remind you. Let me see what the timer is. It's got 3 days, 23 hours. We still got a couple 3 days before the voting opens for our friend Brian. He's trying to get in on this contest involved with the Friday the 13th movie. And it says, will Brian Clauder haunt the pages of Rue Morgue magazine, claim $13,000, and meet horror legends Jamie Lee Curtis, Matthew Lillard, and Kane Hodder? It's up to you to decide their fate. So if you want to go to this page, it's not open for voting yet, but I'll throw the link in the chat, and you can go there and read, like, there's a little mini bio about Brian and why he thinks he should win this contest. And maybe when voting opens up in a couple days, maybe you can go hook up our friend Brian Clauder with a nice vote over there for his little calls right there. Andrew, I'll bring Andrew back in. You all right, buddy? Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Here we go. Yes. You want to call somebody? You want to call somebody? You want to call somebody to help you sit up there, Andrew?
I only have one testicle. No. Sit on my nut.
Oh, I hate. Sometimes you feel like a nut. Sometimes you sit on it.
I only have one testicle.
We need a nut. We need nut release for Andrew.
Is there any guys out there that sit on your balls?
I mean, every time I've sat on my balls, Andrew, it does hurt, but I get up right away and just, you know.
I sit on my balls. I get up again. No, nothing there. I see. All right. Hey, you know what? I saw this, and I'm gonna kind of bring this back a little bit, or at least try to do this on the vibe today. I used to like part of my day. I like not only like getting up and enjoying like seeing what the weather and the news was, but I always enjoyed a cartoon like in the paper back in the day. I would go for the comic section back in the paper. Scott and Bobby, Nick, you guys ever go for newspaper cartoons back in the day?
Yeah. I did.
They just got like when you work when you're a working man.
Yeah, Family Circus, Dagwood, Garfield, all of them.
Yeah, man. Like I would get the paper every day, like delivered to my house, and I know it's part of my routine is I would read through the funnies, as we used to call them. So let's read through Family Circus, Scott. This is a classic one right here, and they're showing the family at Fisherman's Wharf in San Francisco, and I like the caption on it says, "I thought Fisherman's Wharf was a place we could fish off of." That's what I thought growing up too as well. Let's say a Marmadouche, not Marmadouche. Who said Marmadouche in the chat? F the Packers. We got somebody saying, Don says it's Marmaduke. Another great Gary calls when Sal and Richard called his home phone and cell phone. Oh yeah, we've done the Steve Langford ones and all. Blood checking on the vibe here. Let me see. But I like that one. Let's do another Family Circus. And I like these, Scott, because they're just little quick reads, and you could get a lot out of them. But they're like context kind of cartoons, if you will, right?
Yeah. I was a big Family Circus fan. I used to get the books of Family Circus.
Did you? I wasn't that deep in the game, but I did enjoy it as a cartoon. What they say? Let's build a sand castle, and they're showing. I'm not sure what that is. Imaginary castle. Let me see another one in here. He's in his clothes. But how do you know there's no practice today? And he's in his outfit and it's raining outside. So there you go. Mom knows. Taking back a little Family Circus. Ooh, Andrew, look like you're sitting up a little better, buddy. Or is that just an illusion?
I had to literally manhandle my balls over.
I only have one testicle.
Ball.
I had to manhandle my ball.
I like how he corrected to the singular, but Andrew, there you go. Nothing else. We demand accuracy here on the vibe. Don't tell people you got two when you only got one, my friend. Why don't we check?
Reminder: there's some tacos, nachos, and desserts and sodas inside our house too.
Damn. Half of me wants to cover it up because it might be privacy issues, and the other half is just funny as shit, hearing all the shit that Andrew ain't getting none of.
Yeah, right.
Oh, why don't we see? Why don't
like
we check
they keep parading him with
Yeah, they
stuff
do.
that-
Yeah.
stuff that
Look,
they're having, but
here's some more shit that we eating that the patients get slop.
Yeah, no shit, Jesus.
The staff, there's an ice cream social. Fuck the patients. Ice cream for the staff in the staff room. They keep adding shit to the electric Gino. They're having a fucking feast over there. Dude, we got we're having leftovers from last night. The staff wants some leftovers lasagna. We got them shits. Let me see. The drop tile concurs with that take right there. All right. Let's see. Andrew's back. I don't know what they're eating over there without Andrew. Why they doing my boy like that? Hey, Andrew, why don't we check the National Day calendar, see if there's any food or anything on there?
They don't feed the clients that.
I knew I wasn't going to get out of that clean. Let me see. I expected Andrew to kick it back to me, give me a clean segue. He's like, no, they don't give the clients shit, you know.
I figured out why, though.
What's that?
Why?
Because most of the clients here are choking.
But Andrew's not a client. He's the player president. Come on. Tell him you're the player president, Andrew. And we're about to do the National Day calendar. Coming at you on a Thursday right here. Thursday, August 21st on the Vibe. Almost at the end of yet another week, folks, as all my pop-ups keep popping up. Did you hear that? No notification? I got pop-ups coming through. But I'm doing the National Day calendar pop-up, so leave me alone right now. On Thursday, August 21st, I'm going to let all of my friends know what the holidays are on the National Day calendar. It's always a holiday or celebration for someone or something. Let's see what they are today. On the 21st of August, it's National Hazy IPA Day. Let's roll out those lazy, crazy, hazy days of IPA on the National Day calendar. How about the Brazilian blowout day? I'm sorry, not blowjob.
Oh.
Hey-oh, Freudian slip.
Can we do the
Brazilian
blowjob?
blowout day.
Yeah,
Hey-oh.
I'd like that.
I don't know. It might be a lady boy if you get too close.
Oh, that's right.
How about the National Senior Citizens Day there, Terry Nee? I don't know why I pointed you out. It's National Senior Citizens Day here on the Vibe, as well as National Spumante. Spumoni. And I thought they were saying Asti Spumante. That's like wine. But it's not. It's National Spumoni Day. So let's start with Spumoni. It looks like a version of gelato on the National Day calendar. National Spumoni Day. Hey, National Spumoni Day on the August 21st. It celebrates the delicious frozen treat, which hails from southern Italy. See that? Traditionally, 3 molded layers of flavored gelato. See, I knew it had to do with gelato. So this is layered gelato. 3 molded layers of flavored gelato create a unique dessert. The creamy creation often includes candied fruits and nuts. That's what she did. In 2 layers and with a third chocolate. According to the Chicago Tribune article from July 4th of 1979, a genuine spumante recipe was brought to the United States from Nola, Italy in 1905. A Salvatore Lezza started a bakery in Chicago. Oh, look behind me. It's Joey C. He's waiting for spumante, along with his wife, Lucia. Their traditional recipe called for 3 layers of semifreddo, an almond layer, a semi-sweet chocolate, and a stracciatella. Stracciatella is a type of gelato with irregular bits of chocolate in it. So go ahead and get your multi-layered gelato. Space Nerd says it's delicious, and Andrew is like...
Hey Siri, open YouTube.
Hey Siri.
Unlock your iPad first.
Hey Siri, go get me some tacos and stuff that the staff's having. Sal worked at his dad's pizzeria. Hey, I worked at the pizzeria. Exactly. Don Jr. Don knows he is a Stern fan. And I will try to keep, I included that Gary the Conqueror retard moment. And I will try to, I have to work on editing the lovely porn star Gina's breastises so I can play you episode 4 of when the Whack Pack visits the Christie's farm. That's the only thing preventing me, those breastises. I got to edit them down and I'll be bringing that to you real soon. But today is National Spumante Day on the National Day calendar. How about today is also National Senior Citizens Day? I guess that's probably straight enough. Just honor and respect your citizen, because if we're lucky, we're all going to be one someday, folks. Only if we're lucky. So honor your senior citizens today. Let's do Brazilian Blowout Day. This reminds me of a story on the Stern Show, guys, and that I remember Lisa G talking about.
Did you ever flash the puss?
That's all right. I wasn't talking or anything. I remember who flashed the puss, Andrew. Non sequitur, Andrew. We need the counter.
The lovely lady.
Which one? This one?
No.
Okay.
In the was it puss or just boobs?
Still not sure you're talking about,
What are
Andrew.
you talking
The last
about,
report I did was
man?
on Spumante, Andrew. I'm not sure where you're at.
He's still back on the Downs girl.
Yeah, he is. Yep. Would you do her? Yes. Lisa G's.
I used to find Lisa G kind of strangely attractive to me when she was on Howard Stern.
She was.
Yeah, she had moments, Scott, but then she would start talking.
Yeah,
I think that was her thing, Scott. Is like, yeah, you could look at her and you go, okay, she's for an older lady. She's got the glasses and she's trying to have like a modern look about her. But then she would start talking about those cookie parties and shit, Scott, and then she would kind of throw you off. Yes, Lisa Glassberg takes shit at work. I think I do that right. Here we go. Richard Christie did that because at one point they determined they were talking about whether it was proper to poop in the workplace or take a shit in the workplace. You guys remember that? And then Richard Christie made a famous bumper. It sounded a little something like this. Lisa Glassberg takes shits at work. Take shits at work. Take shits at work. Take shits at work. Take shits at work. Richard Christie used to spin that. Lisa Glassberg takes shits at work. Take shits at work. Let's see what they're doing here on the Vibe. Ever watch the Olympic athletes from Brazil? Beautiful people. Are you kidding me? Beach volleyball is all I go for there. I love me some beach volleyball. Steve Langford has a big huge cat. Steve Langer's huge penis. Yeah, we could get into all that. how many hundred calls? Frank, if this is you are Frank. You remember that, Scott? If
Yeah.
you are a Frank. Yeah. Oh my God, that is a funny old bit. I should keep that one like marked or something. Oh.
I think my favorite Lisa G moment was whenever she was like out on the city or something with that gangster guy. I can't remember Hill, was his last name Hill, and he's
Henry
real
Hill.
drunk.
Henry Hill.
Yeah, and he was
And he said, "I want to come on macchiato." Right? We all remember calling him macchiato, right?
She thought she said that he wanted to come on her face or something like that.
Exactly. She was so horned up, Bobby Nick. You're absolutely right. We all remembering the same thing. Oh, come on, macchiato. Howard, he said he wanted to come all over my face. That's a great memory, guys. We're all remembering it the same way. That is awesome. Well, let's hear a little example of this is when Steve Langford used to get the prank calls from Sour Shoes, since we're having a little stern moment in the middle of the National Day calendar.
Here we go. We're playing the game now. I believe it's Gary's turn this time. And let's spin that wheel. And here we go. Let's see. Why is
This is setting up the call. Sour Shoes.
S.
Hello.
You can hear that, right?
Yeah.
Gary S. is for.
I can give you 2 S's for this. I
Go
give
ahead.
you Sour Shoes and Steve Langford.
That's the answer I was looking for. Sour Shoes and Steve Langford. It's a classic phony phone call from the very brilliant Sour Shoes.
Frank.
Remember, Steve Langford was a Howard 100 News reporter, and he sat at his desk every day, and Sour Shoes would relentlessly call him at his desk and just drive him absolutely insane.
We're talking about 300 phone calls over.
You know he was doing a phony phone call on you.
300 times?
If I get a call like that, just hang up.
300, Frank. I want you to go to jail. I want you to go to jail for this.
Hello.
Sour.
Sour Shoes again.
I wouldn't be annoyed by Sour Shoes.
300 times, guys.
Pretty
300.
Robin, could Steve Langford have handled it differently? Is there something he could have done to call off the Sour Shoes' relentless phony phone calls? Could he have handled himself differently?
I know that it was his reaction that kept Sour Shoes calling.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I don't know that he wouldn't have gotten there anyway because Sour Shoes was going to call until he did.
Yes, but threatening to call the police was no help.
Some might call it a prank call.
Right.
Other people might call it harassment and against the law.
Listen to this.
It's against the
You know what
law.
Steve does? He makes the classic
I want you to go to jail for this.
Lecturing Sour Shoes how he's
I
going to
like,
go to jail.
Bobby Nick, the risk of offending you, which I don't think you're hardly offendable. He would get extra Canadian when he said, I want you, it's against the law. I want you to go to jail for this. He like turned up his Canadian, I think.
Then he turns him on more.
Steve Langford, monster fat penis.
Monster fat penis.
Listen, I just want you to know that I want you to go to jail for this. And I would be happy to
I want you to
work
go.
on that. Because you're insistent on committing this crime over and over and over again. I want you to go to jail.
I mean, how many people do you know are serving hard jail time for phony phone calls?
But the thing I love is that Steve was a relentless reporter.
There you go. So that's it.
In the wheel. Here we go.
And I'm sorry, I forgot, guys. I didn't even realize what we were doing there. Scott, Bobby, why didn't you tell me? Why didn't you tell me what we were doing? I just realized we were unboxing.
Unboxing, yes.
I'm sorry, we were talking about Howard Stern. We were unboxing. There we go. We unboxed another Howard Stern moment right here on the Vibe. How about that? I miss Sour, says our friend Don. Well, let's get back to it. We always get distracted by fun, but I wouldn't have it any other way. But all because of Brazilian Blowout Day, because Lisa G came in when they were first becoming a thing. I never heard of them, but apparently, guys, these women were up there paying like $100, $150, and they didn't wash their hair. They blow it out. They get this Brazilian blowout in between hairstyles, right? You guys remember them talking about that?
Yeah, I do. I remember.
Because they would tell her, like, you didn't wash your hair, Lisa. And she's like, no, you don't wash your hair when you first get it styled. You go get a Brazilian blowout. So let's educate some of the guys and maybe some of the gals about National Brazilian Blowout Day. August 21st recognizes National Brazilian Blowout Day. The day provides an opportunity to put your best self forward, starting with your beautiful locks. While summer weather celebrates beach trips, vacations, barbecues, and a carefree attitude, it can also be a hair nightmare. With humidity at an all-time high, frizzy hair is in full effect across the nation. Therefore, a Brazilian blowout calms your tresses and allows you to embrace your most beautiful self. Through the use of innovative and breakthrough bonding technologies, the Brazilian blowout treatment improves the health and condition of the hair. It creates a protective protein layer around the hair shaft. As a result, it eliminates frizz and smooths the cuticle. So those with Brazilian blowouts don't fear the summer humidity and feel confident in their look. It's National Brazilian Blowout Day on the national calendar. Check here on the Vibe is what we're doing right now. Let me see. I wish the place I get my hair cut would start Brazilians. Hint, eliminate as much unnecessary hair on your body as you're able to, says our friend Spawn checking in. That's his opinion on the Brazilian. Men, practice what you preach. I know. Hair shaft. Oh my. Hair shaft and...
I only have one testicle.
And a hair shaft. Let's continue on with the National Day calendar. We did Citizens Day. We did Brazilian Blowout Day. Now, I'm not an IPA guy, but I know there are many people that love the IPA, so let's check into National Hazy IPA Day on the National Day calendar. Each year during the third Thursday in August, we raise a glass to National Hazy IPA Day and enjoy the juicy and hoppy flavors found in hazy IPAs, India Pale Ales. Once an absurd beer style, hazy IPAs are now among the most popular craft beers in the country. Now, what is a hazy IPA, I ask myself? A hazy IPA is a style of beer that's in an offshoot of the modern American style India Pale Ale or the American IPA. Often characterized by their cloudy or hazy appearance, hazy IPAs provide a wide range of juicy flavors and profiles. And just as a rule, guys, I guess I'm a beer sissy. I don't like all of that gravy, thick beer, guys, that looks cloudy and foggy, Bob. Like, when they get like that, you can just count me out. If I can't see through it a little bit, that ain't me.
No.
That ain't me.
No,
I'm more of a...
like that kind of beer either.
I've learned I'm more of a lager guy in these days. But if you're like IPAs, today is your day for a cloudy, hazy. It might be sunny outside. Or if it's hazy, make it a hazy IPA. No more dingleberries, says our friend Don checking in. Excellent. I'd buy that for $1. All right, let me see what else I have for you here on the National Day calendar. I closed it up abruptly. I think we did them all, though. We did hazy IPA, we did Brazilian Blowout, we did seniors, and we did National Spumoni Day. Let's get on with more of the show. That was just our check-in, our semi-regular check-in of the National Day calendar. Hell yeah to the yeah. We're not saying no. We're saying yeah to positive vibes and having fun hanging out with the chat family. This has been a fun day so far. Let's see. We got kind of tired of the hazy, says our friend Don. I thought you might be a beer aficionado right there. I don't know, my friend Husey. I think he responded back or liked the comment that I made. I know he's over there drinking that Guinness beer, and that's like the gravy of beers, if you ask me.
Ooh,
Looks like you need,
that's rough.
You need a fork for that shit, Bobby Nick. I've just never been that hardy. I'm more of an herbalist, and dare I say, I haven't even had an opportunity to smoke anything at all today. We can continue having fun here. Whoop, just dropped my pen. Wait a minute. I just dropped my pen. I got a whole sheet of full of stuff here. I know I got some fun karaoke that we can get to, and it's Thursday, so we see what other stuff we can get to here on the Vibe. Let me play you this video I have right here of some boys just playing some party games. Now, you know, these These are a bunch of boys sitting around now. I'm going to be sitting around with my boys and hopefully a lot of you guys later on tonight for replayables. Because like I said, this is just the fun part that I'm honored to have and blessed to have in the beginning of my day. But later on tonight at 8:45 East, later on tonight, when you're done with your day and you want to have some more fun, please join me over on the 100 Proof Podcasting channel for replayables. We watch some fun videos. We drink, smoke, laugh, and joke, and we spin a wheel with stuff on it and tell whatever the wheel tells us, we must do it. So please join us 8:45 tonight for replayables. You can find a link about 100 Proof Podcasting and replayables in my chat. Now, I'm going to be sitting around with my boys later on tonight, but I don't think we're going to be doing what these boys are doing when they were sitting around, guys. These are games with the boys. You're not going to see this tonight on replayables, but let's watch these. Oh, shit, look. They threw a dildo on my dude. It happens real fast on my dude's bald head, and it sticks money, Scott. Watch this.
Oh.
Money.
Oh.
BF, Celine Dion's gonna see you, BF. See, it's the little things that make guys happy. This is all we need. Throw a dildo on your bald mother. Look, see, Don likes it. Look at that. This was like, this must have been a bus party for a WNBA game. As Oscar Electric checks in laughing. This is a tailgate party for a WNBA game these guys are going on. He's not even mad about it. I try to get it off.
What kind of beer are they drinking?
It's a Heineken, Scott.
Heineken. Okay.
Good call there, because it looks like some British lads or something. They're enjoying them some Heineken, Scott. Let's see. Space Nerd is laughing. FJM says accurately, what a dickhead. Widow Killer says, I was about to say the last thing that I said, BF. There you go here. We're having fun. Fucking A guy. I love people of great minds think alike. What is? No, we're talking about that. Let me see. What is a double shot of the Jameson and a half shot of Bailey's dropped into I call that a bomb or something, or don't they call that a car bomb? The IRA, I don't know what Husey calls it. They call it a car bomb, Guinness, and immediately slam it down. I've seen people do those shots where it kind of falls in the drink on purpose and they slam it and they drink it all together. I'm not that hardy. I'm more of a herbalist, guys. So why don't we, I'd be dead, Spawn, says Space Nerd. Well, since we're talking about beer and fun and this, that, and the other, why don't we take a little pause for the cause? This is our time that we remember our friend Donkey Kongington with another dab done for donks. That's the song we have made by Chris Popke, but you can have this hit go out to anybody. Why don't we do that right now? This is a commemorative hit. It's just a reason for me to smoke. This is another dab done for donks. Our friend Donkey Kongington, rest in peace. Let's hit it in memory.
Another dab dog for donks.
Of all the people that ain't here no more and can't hit it with us.
Another dab dog for donks. And another dab done. And another dab done. Another dab done for donk. Hey, gonna dab you too. Another dab done for donks. Another dab dog for donks.
Oh, Dice Godfrey. Oh, Dice Godfrey. Smoking up my studio room right here, having a hit with y'all. Shout out to anybody that's no longer with us. Just a reason to take a little hit, and it's a way to remember some friends that are no longer with us. All right, well, I did the Brian Clauder thing. I want to make sure I've shared. I got so much stuff to share with you. We did the Gary the Retard thing. That was cool. That was a lot of fun. I kind of forgotten about that one, Scott and Bobby Nick. When they did just the outtakes of Billy Mays, and they antagonized Gary with that.
Yeah.
That was a lot of fun. He just totally fell into it. No, you dumbass, you get it, you dumbass. Fucking gotta love some Gary. We love some Gary. What is the number? Big fails right here. Let me see. I did a video a couple weeks ago of some big fails where just a series of people like fucking up in general, people crashing through fences and all that stuff. Let me go to the spot we left off on that, and let's watch some more of these big fail moments in this video here on the Vibe, and then we'll keep having some fun doing some other fun segments that I have planned for us today. But right now, here's just a little video. I want to say, I'm not sure why he's not around, but shout out to Dave Daffer. I think he kind of pointed me to this video. So let's watch some big fails right here on the Vibe.
Isn't crutch.
Oh, wait a minute. She tried to teach her to say crutch, and she must have said cock because they bleeped it. Crutch, and the baby says cock.
Oh, okay.
My nephew, when my nephew was younger, Scott, he couldn't say fire truck. He'd say fire fuck. and every time one was around Bobby Nick, or even one wasn't around, I'd go, what is that? And he'd go, fire fuck. And it would drive my sister nuts because she knew what I was doing. Hey, look, what's that over there, Dave? Fire fuck. I do it on purpose. I loved hearing it. Fire fuck. I loved it. Let's see. Oh, the ashes. Dropping the ashes of your loved one into the Thames or whatever river this happens. What's that, Scott?
Oh my God!
And this is a dead person. This is their ashes blowing back. Yes.
Oh,
Jesus!
Oh,
Holy shit! Holy shit! You back here to me, asshole! Hello, asshole! You run me over. Glass window, guys. It falls out. Didn't even make it out of the truck. Oh no! Holy shit! Oh, no one was harmed. Liz would be happy about that one. What the fuck was that? Was that a bird? What the fuck was it? Let's go back a little bit. That happened so fast. No, it didn't quite make that one. Missed it by that much. What was it? Whoa, something just flew off, I guess. Oh, Timber!
Oh, he's so lucky. That son of a bitch.
Oh, I like these. This is where the girl like sits on his face. Yes. What's he doing? Oh shit! No. Now I've never been stuck in the water this deep, Scott. But one time we went to like a golf course and we were like getting the ball, and there was one in like the soft creek, so I thought I could walk close enough to it. And my foot went down to my knee, and I pulled it out quickly and a panic, and my shoe got stuck down in the hole. I had to put my arm down 2 feet in a hole. And Scott, I just got the shoes like 2 days before that, and that's where your mother was like, "You better not ruin these because these are your shoes for a long time."
Yeah.
2 days they was in the mud, so I had to go back to my sister's house in my muddy, socky feet, and then wash my shoes when my mother figured it out. So that's how we handled that one. Let's see.
Holy shit!
Come on, bro. Brothers in water, you know that wasn't going to end well. The face squat. Oh, he going whoop. Glass door. Yes, I knew it. Oh, she going. Uh-oh. Going to get hit by a car? No. Oh, she goes.
Oh, man.
The ceiling's coming down.
Oh!
Ooh, on your food, you're cooking.
What the hell?
What the hell was that? How did that guy, he tried to grab onto that chair before he fell into the pool or something? The whole pool's laughing at him.
Oh my God. Move it.
Holy shit. This one right here. His shoe's up on his foot. He went through his shoe. Uh-oh.
Dang.
Is this my grandpa? Isn't it?
No, it's not your grandpa.
Okay.
She hears something. Holy shit!
Oh no!
Holy shit! I keep cooking. No big deal. No big deal. I keep cooking. Oh, he gone.
Oh,
he gone. He's like, I got it, guys. I'm good. All right, they'll do one more. Oh, the nut shot, of course.
Oh.
the dad nutshot. Let's do a couple more. Didn't quite stick the landing.
Close, but no cigar.
Oh my God, there's a snake right there.
Oh, Jesus. Padre.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gonna whip them dogs. Oh, there goes a car by itself.
Yeah.
That car's gone. Car gone. It parked it damn self. No problem at all.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Awesome. There you go. We'll check out a couple more of those down the road. I like those. 613. I'll mark that. 613. We'll pick up on that next time. We watch a couple 4 minutes of that. Everybody enjoyed that. I'm glad you liked those. Some kind of big fail video. Thank you, my friend Dave Daffler for sending that my way. And thanks for everybody for being here and allowing me to put on this show for you today and attempt to entertain you, hanging out with my bros Scott and Bobby Nick and the like and all. Why don't we do another thing that we're going to do here on the Vibe? I got some more stuff for you, of course. Play something in between, and then we'll do another one right here. Let's do. Now, Scott, you talk about the dogs over there, but you got any much experience with cats? What's your take on cats? I don't know. You ever talk about cats?
Well, I mean, with the exception of last night when they had one cornered, I ain't really had, not had a whole lot of cats in my life, really, no.
Okay, well, I'm going to show you something, a dog and a cat exchange right here on why I'm asking. But Space Nerd says, I got to run, guys. Hope to see you on 100 Proof Podcasting. That'll be later on tonight, 8:45 East. And we'll see if Chris and Liz do their Killing with the Able show before or after. More, if they do it, it'll probably likely be afterwards. We'll see you later on tonight, Space Nerd. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks for checking in. Thank you. She says thank you, and I thank you in return. Let me say thanks, Spawn. And happy birthday one more time to the Space Nerd. Let's sing it one more time while she's still lingering on the way out. Ready? One more time.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
And many more. Happy birthday to the Space Nerd. Are you going to go out and eat some dinner tonight or anything? You're going to have all the waiters come over and go, happy birthday to you. It's Space Nerd birthday. And wait, what Thursday? Happy, whatever, all that stuff. Happy birthday no matter what way you celebrate it, Space Nerd. I was beginning to talk about the cats and asking Scott about that. I told you about my dog. I like to adopt. I don't shop. And we got a shelter dog. And there was an adjustment period with my cat and my shelter dog, Scott, for like about a month where my cat lived up in the upper like windows of the basement where the dog couldn't get. Right. So there was a little bit of adjustment there. And I had to like literally grab the dog by the collar every time and like, do not eat the cat, right? It took about a month. But they eventually, Scott, eventually it started going the other way. And the dog ended up being the cat's bitch, basically. Like the cat would go like this and the dog would be, hey. They literally flipped the script. I'll just put you back in, Andrew. Yes.
Are you one of those people there, Space Nerd, that how old you are and the number of spankings you get?
I think Andrew's offering to spank you, and he's hoping that you're quite old so he can do it for a long time, I think is what I got out of that. Space Nerd says, Terry Nee and Rev Fugly have the same birthday. Don't forget to wish them a happy birthday. What? Wait a minute. You're telling me that it's not only Space Nerd's birthday, but it's Terry Nee's and Rev Fugly's, and nobody told me? Well, happy birthday to all three of you, especially Terry Nee.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Terry Nee. Happy birthday to you.
Exactly. Oscar Electric says, what? Birthdays? Nobody told us, Oscar. No, it was Space Nerd, Terry Nee, and apparently Rev Fugly's birthday today. Nobody told me. But let's watch this. So this kind of reminded me of maybe how it could have went when I had my dog and my cat combo right here. This is called the sack snap, Scott. He gets a shot in right here. See if there's sound. Here, there's sound on this. Watch this. Oh, we got the sack. Oh, damn. Oh, the cat fell. Watch. Right there. Watch. Sack midair. Look, watch. They see him stretch? See him stretching?
Oh my God!
Oh my God!
Oh my God!
And then the cat proceeds to.
Oh,
Jesus!
You motherfucker!
oh, oh!
God damn! There you go.
Oh my God!
There you go.
Is there another cat with a piece of
That
bread
cat
on
has-
his head?
Yeah, that cat has one stretchy sack, man.
Cat.
Holy Jesus!
Cat sack fever. What's up,
On the,
Scott?
on the stair right below the cat, yeah, there's another cat with a piece of bread on its head.
Oh my God, you're right, Scott. Once again, Scott's powers of observation are superior to all of ours, and I thought I did good noticing the stretch of the sack, and Scott's like, no, I see your stretch sack, and I raised you piece of bread around the cat's head, which is indicated also in the comments. What kind of cat house is this? Their dogs are nipping their nuts, and the cats are wearing bread. Cat sack fever. Cat sack fever. And it turns its head real quickly, like what the hell just happened? Look at this.
Yeah.
Let's keep. That's what I love, Scott, because I didn't see none of this when I thought the sack would have been enough, and Scott got even more out of it. I did not notice until you pointed it out that there was a freaking cat in the same video that I was playing you that had a piece of bread around its neck. I had zero clue until this very moment. This many years old, days old. Didn't even see it, Scott. Didn't even see it, but I know it's funny. Wow. And that's why I bring stuff here on the vibe, because my bros can slow me down and point out some stuff that maybe I didn't observe. And people in the chat family, that's what we like doing here, bringing funny, silly shit and letting y'all have fun with it with us. That's what we do. Another thing we're going to do, let me find my next item I have for you. What I have for you where's that file? It's been a minute. I'm going to do some of these. Come on. I got so much content, guys. It's all bouncing around in my brain. Let me just type in some letters here, and that'll help me. Social. We're going to do some of these social media recipes is what we're going to do, guys. All these viral kind of funky recipes that are out there. People are taking conventional foods and cooking them in unconventional ways. And so I'll bring a couple to you here I'll present, and we'll see if you like them or eat them in this segment I call Social Media Recipes. There we go. Here's my little graphic for it right there. That's what we're doing right now. Let's see what kind of weird-ass social media recipes that I have for you here on the Vibe today. For the first one we have, how about some? We already had, let me see if it comes up. We already had on the show today, if you didn't see the Vibe earlier, we featured a Heinz ketchup smoothie that's being offered through Smoothie King. Maybe this is a great accompaniment to it right I have here on Social Media Recipes. Maybe this is a great not wearing a pickle. We're doing social media recipes. How about some, to go along with that smoothie you had this morning, how about some deep fried ketchup? You didn't hear me wrong. Deep fried ketchup. Right here on Social Media Recipe segment on the Vibe. So they freeze it in an ice cube tray, and you have these nuggets of ketchup, guys. Look at this. Battering them. Now, Scott, I know you said you're not a ketchup guy, but if this was like pizza sauce, you might have me here. Bobby Nick, what are we thinking about deep fried ketchup, buddy?
Yeah.
Any thoughts?
I don't. Ketchup. I don't know. Ketchup. I mean, I guess I would try it, but.
Deep fried ketchup is what I bring to you first on.
Ketchup is just too tangy like that. You know?
It is. It is. And it's just a different blend, Bob, because if that was pizza sauce or marinara, you might have me right there. But that is our first social media recipe right here. Just stuff you can see, conventional food, like ketchup like that. Somebody come up with the idea, hey, let's freeze this. Let's put a batter on it and deep fry it right here on Social Media Recipes. Let me show you the second piece of weird stuff. Oh, this is that girl. You know, some of these things she eats, and I think some of them she's just wacky, but she's cute enough to look at. So let's see what she's concocting today. Hot dog water ice cubes, guys. Any takers?
See your hot dog water and instead save it, pour it into an ice cube tray, freeze it, and enjoy it in your beverages all week long. I even serve this to my friends when they come over, and they love the smoky flavor. Stop.
Guys, so this is one I can't, because I guess she's trying this. This is innocent enough to try out. Hot dog water, ice cube, guys?
No.
Stop wasting your hot dog water and instead save it, pour it into an ice cube tray, freeze it, and enjoy it in your beverages all week long. I even serve this to my friends when they come over, and they love the smoky flavor.
Well, you never see her with any friends, so I don't know about that.
Yeah,
you never see her.
There's no way. No way I could do that.
Yeah.
There's no way.
All right. Well, she's still at it. She says, well, if you don't want that smoky flavored hot dog ice cube water, maybe you'll try this one.
Friend was craving steak, so let's surprise him with a watermelon steak. Just cut your watermelon into the shape of a steak and marinate in teriyaki sauce for an hour. Grill them up. They turned out looking just like a real steak, and honestly, they taste just as good.
Guys.
No.
Don says, she eats ass. All week long, says our friend Electric Gino. She must if she's eating steak. So yeah, guys, these are these weird social media recipes. I can't tell. She seems like she does a lot of them as a goof, but she's actually biting it on there. But yeah, watermelon steak.
My boyfriend was craving steak, so let's surprise him with a watermelon steak. Just cut your watermelon into the shape of a steak and marinate in teriyaki sauce for an hour. Grill them up. They turned out looking just like a real steak, and honestly, they taste just as good. My boyfriend was craving
Social
steak,
media
so let's surprise
recipes
him.
is the segment we're currently doing right here on the Vibe. Weird, wild stuff. There's conventional foods that are cooked and being prepared in mixed up in unconventional ways. Now, guys, hang on tight, because what would you say if I told you that I have a social media recipe that involves Reese's peanut butter cups and Kraft macaroni and cheese, or Kraft dinner, you guys call it up there in Canada. Some Kraft dinner inside some peanut butter cups right here on social media recipes. Let's see how they're made.
Go ahead and name another chef out there putting mac and cheese inside of a chocolate cup. You can't. You know why? Because most other chefs are preoccupied with trying to figure out if they're going to serve their burger on a piece of tree bark or hang the thing from a fucking banana hook. They're also preoccupied with trying to diddle the underage waitstaff. And I know a lot of you chefs are listening and watching right now. Knock it off, you fucking creeps. Yo, the cheese nut butter cup, though, is kind of great. There's no diddling, and you just serve it on your hand. Salty, sweet, chocolatey, crunchy, chewy.
Ew, you put ketchup
Reese's,
on it.
bro,
Ew.
I never heard of Bro, go.
Social media recipes, guys. I ask you. No. Mac and cheese peanut butter cups with a little extra ketchup added on top for flavor. That's a social media recipe that I'm featuring here on this segment on the Vibe. Hell no to the no, it sounds like, Bob.
No way, no way, no.
Go ahead and name another chef out there putting mac and cheese inside of a chocolate cup. You can't. You know why? Because most other chefs are preoccupied with trying to figure out if they're going to serve their burger on a piece of tree bark or hang the thing from a fucking banana hook. They're also preoccupied with trying to
Terry,
diddle the
like to
underage
remind us, we're in the
waitstaff.
collapse.
And I know a lot of you chefs are listening and watching right now. Knock it off, you fucking creeps. Yo, the cheese nut butter cup, though, is kind of great. There's no diddling, and you just serve it on your hand. Salty, sweet, chocolatey, crunchy, chewy. Reese's, bro, I never heard of her.
There you have it. Another social media recipe. People taking conventional foods and cooking them and mixing them up in unconventional ways. This is what I find on social media. I have one more for you for this segment, and then we're going to get on to some other fun, wacky, wild stuff. While she's back, guys, I hear people say that she eats ass and this, that, and the other, but it's that crazy. What is her name? It says, it's me, Juliet, is what she goes by. If you wanted to follow her on social media yourself and not wait for this segment that we're doing right now, called Social Media Recipes. Let's make a giant hot dog. Oh, let's go. Okay, there we
Surprised
go.
my family with a giant hot dog. I made a custom oversized bun and baked it in the oven. Then I just grilled a 10-pound beef bologna for 30 minutes. By this point, my family was starving. I topped it with mustard and ketchup and sliced it up. It's the perfect shareable hot dog. And next time, I'd probably boil it so I could drink the hot dog water.
Oh, no.
Jesus Christ. Why?
This is the most like normal looking thing that she's made out of the whole batch of stuff, Bob.
For real, but I mean, why? Why do you need a hot dog that fucking big?
Social media is why, Bob. That's probably the best, easiest answer to figure out. But yeah, she just took it pretty. This one's actually pretty clever. If this was the most like kind of normal edible thing, it's just gigantic. She takes dough and makes a gigantic roll, and then she just takes a bologna, but bakes that some bitch in the oven, puts it together, and there you go. What do you have? We have. wait. Hang on, what we got? It's not the weirdest configuration. All right, we'll check in with Andrew again later. All right, one more time for this. Let's make a giant hot dog, and then we're going to wrap up this social media recipes segment, and then we're going to go into some other fun, hopefully enjoyable and entertaining stuff.
Let's surprise my family with a giant hot dog. I made a custom oversized bun and baked it in the oven. Then I just grilled a 10-pound beef bologna for 30 minutes. By this point, my family was starving. I topped it with mustard and ketchup and sliced it up. It's the perfect shareable hot dog. And next time, I'd probably boil it so I could drink the hot dog water.
Yikes,
Let's surprise my family with a giant
That's
hot dog.
quite
I made
enough of that. We're going to cut that off. But there you go, folks. When I have a couple more for you, I'll bring them to you again. I see them all the time when I'm out here looking for 3 hours of content to provide you every day. So I figured if enough of it pops up, I make it a segment. That was social media recipes is a segment we just did on the Vibe. That's weird stuff, Bobby Nick. I started seeing those with the crock pot cooking. Like everybody was just like making crock pot cakes at one point, just throwing the cake mix in the batter and a slow cooker and like letting it cook. That's one of the first ones I remember seeing, Bob. These kind of just different recipes. Actually, that don't seem so weird compared to what they're showing right now.
Exactly. Yeah.
She stinks, says Don. I'm jealous of Andrew for once because he's getting to sleep. She stinks, says Don. Yeah. She's just right. She's just doing like the most outrageous things to be viral. I think she's even part of the pickle segments because we're also in the year of the pickle. I won't do that now. I won't do 2 food segments together, but we are in the year of the pickle. A Widow Killer says that's. Yes.
I've seen commercials starting to run. I don't know if you've already hit them or touched on it or not, but Sonic has a pickle dill mill or something like that. It's called.
I think, when I do my
pickle mill or something to that order.
I'll show it real quick because I don't know that I did it specifically. We did like I think we did the Sonic pickle lemonade where they're mixing pickle juice into their like lemonades and stuff like that and making these deals. But the Sonic
this is like a whole meal that's got pickle. It's all pickle-ish.
Yeah. I told you, Scott. Buddy, I've been literally doing this all summer. You've been here all summer with me, and I've told you I started started noticing it in my feed, and I'm like, what is going on? Why is this like the year of the pickle? So let me show you the very thing that Scott is talking about. We'll do this as a little sidebar, if you will, to the year of the pickle. Accept all cookies, of course. Bacon. What? I don't have to wait that long. Trying to get me wait 11 seconds to get a picture of a.
I seen the commercial for the first time yesterday. Yesterday, and then I thought about you talking about the summer of the pickle, year of the pickle, whatever.
Yeah.
It's a whole meal pickle related.
I'm glad that I'm being confirmed here, Scott, by what your observations. Here it is, the all pickle with that little pickle like bites or whatever, right? As well.
Oh, what the hell?
It's got little these are little pickled. It's got the bubbles in them, the bubble tea. They're pickle flavored bubbles in the tea. Grillo's pickles in one of their lemonades or whatever. You see, it's pickle loaded burger, and I believe those are some type of pickle tots. Like Scott said, this is the year of the pickle. It's all pickle.
I would try it though. I would try it. I don't mind me some pickles.
You're not deterred by all that picklage, huh, Scott? Bobby?
No.
Well, this is your year, buddy, because like Scott, he thought about it too. He's like, I'll be damned. BF is right. Everything is kind of pickles right here. Some bitch. All right, well, let me show you some. Let's have another I'll show you a fun video I wanted to share with you. You guys are awesome in that you guys create the positive vibes here on BF Live, The Vibe. I say it every day. So thanks for providing me with memberships, super chats, graphics, and content like this next piece I'm going to show you right here. Let's have some fun with this. I can't remember if Terry, I don't know who gave this to me, but let's enjoy it. And this is very much like Chris Abel's wedding. He had an outside wedding, and I think something like this happened at his wedding. Watch this. Look at this, boys. His boys are sitting there. They're doing the arm thing like, oh, my God, that just happened. Now, one more time, now that you have some context. Let's see. We should just call this happened at Chris Abel's wedding. Watch the larger Jeremy. It looks like Curly from the Three Stooges. He's smiling. The other guy's doing a hand wave. BF. He's smiling. He's trying to figure out how many people noticed or not, Scott.
Yeah.
Everybody, pal. Everybody.
All right. Let's keep having fun here on the Vibe. 2:42, where I'm coming to you from on the East Coast of the United States. That means we have at least, like 17, 18 minutes to go. It's 2:43 right now. But if we're having fun, we'll over-vibe it a little bit. I hope that anybody that's in the path of the storm is safe. I know that the weather's cooled off around here, Scott. It's really, the back of the hot weather's been broken around here. It's only like in the high 60s, early 70s where I'm at, buddy.
Yeah, it's real. Same here. It's real nice here.
Yeah. That's some epic mealtime shit right there, minus the bacon, of course. There you go. Boil it where? All right, you guys, I hope everybody's hitting their live button and make sure that you your internet didn't check out on you a little bit or buffer. Make sure you're live for the next thing that I'm going to show you right here on BF Live, The Vibe. I showed you the wedding pants drop. Oh, I said it is. I told you what time it was. I say we do some karaoke, guys. I have a couple built up. Now, for those of you who are new to the Vibe, karaoke is a segment where I show horrible karaoke singing. Look who's awake, guys. We didn't see him do the big eyes, Scott. We didn't see him
doing them now.
Yeah, we didn't see him. Where am I? What am I doing?
Holy shit.
What's going on?
He's like, what did I wake up to?
I don't
You're still in the show, Andrew. You're still doing good.
Yes.
All right.
I didn't fall asleep till almost 12:30 last night.
Burning it at both ends is Andrew. Andrew, you woke up just in time for karaoke, buddy. I'm going to play some horrible karaoke singers. You know, I don't know what it is about like microphones and cameras and the internet that makes people think that they actually sound good doing this, but it makes a good segment for here on the Vibe. Oh, so we're going to bring Bo Boy, the style of Bo Daddy Harris. He going to bring it. Ladies, hang on to your panties tight. This is karaoke. It's about to get sexy here. This is Bo Daddy Harris.
Give it up. I hear it. In that hard to see again. Yes, man.
Good luck trying to figure out what the original song is. What do he sound like he has, Andrew?
Lisp.
Are you doing a lisp? You got a little more than that. We got more than one problem.
I gotta take a shit, Andrew. The girl is mine. You give it up. I hear it. Hard to see the girl is mine. I'm telling you, seem to be confused. She belonged to me. Who the girl is mine?
Sexy now. Bo Daddy Harris.
You know what I love?
I'm afraid to ask Andrew.
That I can't handle my own brand.
That is rough.
Love it, huh?
That is a rough part of your day, Andrew. You're not wrong when you're like, he is right, Bobby Nick. When you stink yourself out, you're like, damn. Like, I could see, I don't even want to be around that one. Like, damn, son. Absolutely. Andrew. That's pretty bad. Look at Oscar says, Drew.
There
you go.
Yeah.
Shout you out. Gino up. It sounds like he got a bird stuck in his throat. You can't just see that the girl is mine. Well, let's see if we can do the next one. I got another one for you. Maybe sing better. All right. Oh, ladies, I told you. I got another panty dropper for you. He's been on before, so let's give him to you some more. It's Dr. Dude.
Very superstitious.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Whiting on the roll.
Whiting on the roll? That's Asian.
Very superstitious.
He got like a list. We got like a whiting on the roll. That's like backwards Chinese.
Yes. Ladder down to fall. 13-month-old baby. Broke the looking glass. 7 years of bad blood. The good thing in your past. When you believe in things that you don't understand, tell yourself superstitious about the way Hey, hey, hey.
God damn.
I like that guy.
You can't handle the truth. All right. Well, how about you thought that was sexy? How about a double shot of Dr. Do right here on karaoke, horrible karaoke segment? And dare I say, I'm proving the point right here on the vibe.
Cut my life into pieces. This is my last resort. Suffocation.
He missed the beat.
Breathing. Don't give up. If I cut my arm bleeding. This is my last resort.
Stevie Wonder, maybe on that last one.
Cut my life into pieces. I have reached my last resort. Suffocation. Don't breathe.
You can't like fully enunciate. You get. I have reached my last resort. I am suffocating and I am not breathing. You can't do all that. You can't.
Don't give up.
What's up?
Are you still open to having Mr. Dillard on? I can still pull it off.
Yes, if you can get your baseball announcing friend, former MLBer, to come on the show, Andrew, in the middle of a segment, yes, let's do it.
If I cut my arm bleeding, don't even care if I die bleeding. Would it be wrong? Would it be right? I took my life, can I change all that? I might. You lay it outside.
Wrong segment, Electric Head Gino. I could have made that. What the fuck is this?
Cause I'm losing my sight, losing my mind. Wish somebody will tell me I'm fine. Losing my sight.
Oh shit, he threw his hat. He threw his hat.
Somebody won't tell me I'm fine.
Scott's jamming it. Scott's feeling it. It's your last resort. I didn't know. He pulled out some Scott hair right there. He pulled out a little hair on it. Scott slammed the hat down and shit. There you go. That's right. That's what we're doing. Horrible karaoke segment here. That's why I call it karaoke, because they couldn't carry a tune if it had an actual handle on it.
Again.
Uh-oh. That's Andrew. There. What did you say? Never mind or what? I'm gonna leave that one alone. Let's continue on. I got away from one. All right, guys. Once again, this is kind of turning into a kind of almost a sexy karaoke segment, ladies, because I'm spoiling you today. Here's your next one on karaoke. Horrible karaoke singers right here on the vibe.
Here comes the rooster!
Oh, shit.
Now he ain't gonna die.
119 years old is mid-age now.
What?
I'll be around for a while.
One more time.
Here comes the rooster!
Now he ain't gonna die.
What's bad, Andrew?
119 years old is mid-age now. I'll be around for a while.
Well, that's why I call it karaoke, Andrew. That guy couldn't carry a tune if it had an actual handle on it. All right. Well, I'm going to leave you with one last one, and this gave me a little giggle, and I hope you guys enjoy it just as well as I did. It's one of those ones, it's a creeper. It should grow on you. But let's wrap up this fun segment right here on The Vibe in the middle of the day. This is The Vibe 367. It's Thursday, and we're just beginning the day of fun we're going to have, because at the top of the hour, we're going to come back and tell you where the party shifts after this, because Bobby Nick's got stuff planned. We got No Filter later on tonight, and we have replayables even after that. But right now, we're going to finish up, hopefully, this fun segment called Karaoke. Horrible karaoke singers with a fun one, guys. Just sit back and relax and just let this breathe and watch this one, karaoke, and then we'll see what other fun we can fit in the time we have remaining. Everybody will recognize the song. Ready? Everybody sing it with them.
Look at
the guy pointing to the words. Guys, look. He's like, no, dude, the words are right there. But keep listening to the guy singing and keep watching. This is the guy that's running the karaoke on the left. Telling him, dude, this is the words. Listen. Everybody sing a chorus when he hits it too, guys. Ready? Everybody now. Coming up. Working as a waitress. She's just singing the same words over and over again. There it is. He pointed out. There it is. Yes, Widow Killer, obviously, yes. He's not even looking at the screen. He gives no fucks. There's another minute of that. He was working as a waitress in a cocktail bar.
I don't know. I think that might have been genius. He realized that you could sing that whole song with one line.
It was a Bobby Nick. I love how the karaoke guy had to come out at one point because you couldn't figure out if this was a goof or he really didn't know it or he was doing it on purpose or whatever. But it reminded me of another favorite ditty that I played here a couple times. Well, I'll run that for you real quick. I think I just played it yesterday. And it's much along the same line, Scott. I think you might know where I'm going if you remember. Bobby Nick gives this a couple lines from another song. I just talked about this yesterday, about how sucking on a chili dog was such a unique line from Jack and Diane back in the day. So much like working as a waitress in a cocktail bar over and over again, it reminded me of this all over again.
Sucking on a chili dog.
Yes, sucking on a chili dog.
Sucking on a chili dog. Sucking on a chili dog. Sucking on a chili dog, sucking on a chili dog.
Everybody now.
Sucking on a chili dog, sucking on a
As
chili
we start winding down this Thursday episode of BF Live The Vibe, everybody.
On a chili dog. Sucking on a dog, sucking on a chili dog.
Sucking down.
Chili. Sucking on a chili dog. Sucking on a dog, sucking on a chili dog. Sucking on.
Sucking on, everybody. You were working as a waitress at a cocktail bar, sucking on a chili dog.
Chili dog. Sucking on a dog, sucking on a chili dog.
Sucking on that dog. Hell yeah, there we go. I thought that was a fun way to wrap up that segment right there. Carrie Noki, and that reminded me of sucking on a dog. I like that. Like Bob, I told you that was a slow roll, right? I'm watching that and I'm like, okay, well, why is this funny or interesting? And then Scott, when he kept going, you were working as a waitress at a cocktail bar. I'm like, just over and over again. I'm like, okay, now I get the joke. That's fucking cool. Wait a minute. Widow Killer says, sucking on Randy's chili dog.
Fuck up.
I didn't say that, but Widow Killer's probably right. Hey, why don't we do that real quick as a way to kind of get excited about some other stuff that's going to happen tonight? I know some of you know about it. We won't do a full Perry talk, but it is Perry Caravello live night tonight. It is 4 Pacific, 7 o'clock East. Unfortunately, for those of you that might be running against that, I'll let you know that now. But Perry will be doing this thing later on tonight, and it will probably overlap with even what I'm doing later on at 8:45 tonight. But let me put it up real quick, and we'll have to see what Perry's up to. He's been extra screamy lately. We'll see what happens right here. Thursday night PCL, folks, 4 Pacific. You see it. 7 o'clock East. I'll probably see Widow Killer and all the Perry Caravello live chat family over there, guys. I think that's what we'll do. All right, well, I say, normally I don't pull the train into the station under time, but it is 2:56 right here on the East Coast of the United States, and I have another show to get to later on tonight, and all of these guys have other shows and things to get on to later on tonight, and they probably have to do stuff before that. So we're going to do a little go around and do up our plugs and wrap up this episode of BF Live The Vibe, starting off with Andrew. Hey, Andrew, I'm going to remind you that it is Thursday. It is August 21st. It's a No Filter with Friends night. Tell everybody your plugs and where they can see you later on.
No Filter with Andrew and Friends on YouTube, 7 Eastern.
Andrew the Giant 96 with over 40,500 subscribers.
I'm going to be doing some gaming streams.
Andrew's playing games, but he's not online on YouTube Live doing it, folks. He's strictly playing a video game. Check out Andrew the Giant playing a video game or whatever Andrew can figure out to do with the technology he has with him on Andrew the Giant 96 right here on YouTube. And tonight he's going to be on No Filter Andrew channel. He got 2 channels, and I'm going to turn it over to some boys that are going to be there with him, and they're going to tell you more about that right now. Like to hear it? Here it go. Scott Fitzpatrick, thanks for joining us today, buddy. Any last words about working as a waitress in a cocktail bar or anything? That's stuck in my head. But yeah, Scott, tell everybody where you're going to be after this.
Well, like Andrew's saying, No Filter tonight at 7:00 Eastern time, and then after that, it'll probably be Bobby Nick's channel sometime tonight at Bobby Nick 1978 for one of his late night gigs, shows.
Members only.
And then,
wow.
Members only, and also if you're into local bullshit, go to Angry Iguana at Angry Iguana 112, which I just surpassed 400, or he just surpassed 450 subscribers.
Hell yeah, there's the digits. And if you don't want to type all of that stuff in that I have up here on their promotional video right here, this little graphic, you can just simply click on Scott Fitzpatrick's links for Angry the Iguana 112 and his older stuff on Propmaster 69. Andrew's links are in the chat, and Bobby Nick's are as well. Now, do you have your pen and your paper, folks? Are you ready? Because Bobby Nick's going to be doing No Filter with Andrew and Friends. Oh, I'm getting ahead of things. There's probably stuff that he's going to do before that. He's going to tell you about all of it right now. Go ahead, Baba.
Well, I'm not sure what I'm doing this afternoon, but
okay. All right.
I know tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern on No Filter with Andrew and Friends, there will be No Filter. Me, Scott, and Andrew.
2 joints.
2 joints, and God only knows who else will show up. We'll be chilling for 3 hours of fun. So there you go. That's No Filter with Andrew and Friends. And then at 10:30,
if Andrew makes it on time or not.
Yeah, exactly. And then at 10:30 p.m. Eastern tonight, guys, we got members only Bobby late night with Bobby Nick at Bobby Nick 1978.
There you go.
Go over there, member up, motherfuckers.
That's right. Member up. Please, we appreciate all the help and support you can give us in any way, whether it be through free clicking the like button or clicking the subscribe buttons for free on all of our channels. That helps us out a great deal. Leaving some comments on the content we do, that helps us out because we know you love us. But all this algorithm thing, let all these computer programs know that you love the chat family, Bobby Nick, and the like. More fun to be had later on tonight.
You love it. You want some more of it.
Hell yeah. You so hard, but you can't rise above Andrew with No Filter and Andrew and Friends. Andrew broke out in a spontaneous country song, folks, and you never know what's going to happen. Maybe he's going to do that unless you tune in to Andrew or with No Filter with Andrew and Friends later on tonight, or catch him here every day, Monday through Friday, when he joins us on The Vibe. I want to thank Oscar Electric, not only for being a generous bro as far as giving me content and graphics that I can utilize here in fun videos, but there he's having fun as a member, utilizing all of the emojis right there. So thank you, Oscar Electric. Thank you, everybody in this community that helps make this show what it is, all of our shows, folks. Now, as far as me, after they're done all that fun stuff that they're talking about, don't forget me at 8:45 tonight. Maybe after you watch a little No Filter with Andrew and Friends, come over to 100 Proof Podcasting, because the fun's over there after they're done. We're going to drink, smoke, laugh, and joke, watch some fun videos, many of them submitted by you guys, and we're going to spin the wheel, and we have to do whatever the wheel says. If we got to smoke or drink, damn it, we got to do it. Join us tonight, 8:45 p.m. East, on 100 Proof Podcasting channel for Replayables with the one and the only
Chris fucking Abel
and Shawnee and the like. Please join us over there when you have some nighttime fun, folks. But I'm going to wrap up this show today. This has been a lot of fun. This has been Thursday, BF Live, the Vibe Stream Show 367, folks. And like we say around here, we don't say bye. And like we said, because you know we're going to see you later on, it's just bye for now. And we'll see you the next time we see you right here on The Vibe, which we hope you join me when you can every day, Monday through Friday, 12 to 3 Eastern time right here on The Vibe. Peace and love, folks. And like we say, it's not bye, it's bye for now. And we'll see you the next time we see you on The Vibe. Say bye, Andrew.
Bye.
See you all later, folks.
Andrew. That's enough internet for me today. I am going to wash myself with holy water to get rid of all the stupidity I saw today.
Jackie Mason. Fucking Bobby's fucking funny. Bobby Grant. I gotta give it to you.
Line of the day, Bobby. Super creative, super original. There's a show called The Vibe.
Chat family.